Anybody that's listening to this, watching this, or is going to watch this in the future, please understand we are not trained medical technicians, nor do we give a fuck about health. Hence the name Two Drunks in a Bottle.
Souls, cheap whiskey flows, falling through the night, no place to go. Broken dreams and shattered fights. Two drunks and a bottle takes flight. Empty pockets, shattered holes, swimming liquor, drowning woes. Faceless shadows, fading light. Two drunks in a bottle outside, bleeding hearts on dirty ground, shattered bottles echo sound, no salvation nowhere found. Two drunks in a bottle bound, hit the pavement cold and hard.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Two Drunks in a Bottle. I'm BB.
I'm Hunter.
And go ahead. What's up? How's it going, fellas?
Doing good. Who are you?
Why is my name
I'm
right
Polly.
there?
Polly. Like the Polly wants a cracker? I think he's camera shy.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We're just trying to figure out who our guest was for tonight.
Who scheduled this?
Was
I
it
don't know if
our
I
producer?
can hear Hunter.
No, he's saying what?
Said something about not being able to hear Hunter.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I think I can hear him through your mic, but it's really far away.
Well, that's odd. Cause yeah, I'm picking up here.
And my mic's picking up.
Yeah.
This is out.
Oh, we got some comments already. Holy shit. Already got Tater
Oh wait, yeah, he's
on
all right.
Twitch. Oh, there we got Timmy. There's Timmy.
All right, what about
Tater,
now,
he
Polly?
ugly, I know that.
I got you now. I hear you.
Jess said, looks good, guys. Tater looks like he's about to piss his pants. Oh,
piss
shit.
my pants?
Yeah, that's what they're. Someone pregame too hard. Did you pregame? Have you been drinking?
I had 2 beers. Since...
Pregame.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking
I mean,
pregame.
I did technically, yes, I did. Yeah.
Fucking pregame.
But
Always happens, man.
When are they going to learn?
Well, they don't
I'm
learn until
not-
they come on the show. This is his first time,
well,
so
I have
It was most of those people's first times that they did it too.
that's what I'm saying. It's the first time till after they hang out with us. But once
I'm
they find out,
saying-
they quit.
I figured it was starting
We gotta
late,
catch up-
so
we gotta
it
catch up
wouldn't
to
be,
you.
maybe it wouldn't be as long. You know.
Look, Timmy is dual commenting again, like he used to. It's like old times. It's like just flooding back. And you can tell it's just, don't worry, we're about to pop the cherry. It's okay. You'll get your mod stuff back on YouTube.
Yeah. Good to see all the pretty colors now.
Yeah, it was Timmy that used to make the colors change.
Good
Would
point.
drive me absolutely up the wall changing the colors.
So, what do you got planned for us?
Well, have you ever seen the movie with Jackie Chan in it, Around the World in 80 Days?
It's been a minute, like a good minute, but yeah.
It was a remake of the original. They had an original of that.
Yeah, but that one was like old.
Yeah, but we're going around the bar
Ah.
in a couple of hours.
So that's what the title's for. We take on the bar.
Yeah.
That's why you asked me for what bottle I would drink. So we're just
Yeah, so
grabbing a bottle.
1 second.
Yeah, yeah,
Turns
you
off
good.
camera like that.
No warning, no nothing.
Tater, you are next. Oh no, what is he talking about? Tater's next.
I think he was talking about a guest, perhaps.
Tater is supposed to be coming back on,
Yeah.
but Tater's taking a hiatus right now, and the only podcast he is doing is Unfiltered.
And that's still new, right?
Yeah, Tater is the new co-host of Unfiltered. Hammy parted ways and stepped away. So, yeah. Tater stepped up and said, "Hey, BB, can I have this opportunity?" Absolutely.
Why not?
Come on, let's go.
I think it worked out.
We had a really good show last night. I feel like it was a good show. I hadn't checked the views or anything on it. We ended up mending a broken relationship.
Aw. I think that's sweet.
It is so sweet. I shed one tear.
It's kind of funny though, because you went from when you first started off doing it, it was really, I mean, it wasn't very first. It was midway. It was turning into like drama stuff to where you were getting everybody together, getting the facts straight. And then now y'all are mending relationships and piecing people back. That's awesome, man.
We're kind of like Oprah and Dr. Phil.
Yeah, you're like the relationship guru now.
We're going to mend people's relationships. So we got Decoy and Timmy back together.
Nice.
They're going to do an Aftermath once a month. Aftermath is making a comeback.
The Decoy took him back on that one?
Yeah,
Wow.
believe it or not. I did a lot of negotiating.
Yeah.
Tater did a lot of negotiating. I negotiated 1.5 times a month. They asked how they were going to do a half time a month. And like Tater said, it was basic math.
Yeah.
It's a 1 hour episode and a 1 30-minute episode.
Right? I mean, moving on up, man.
13 views on that video and mended a relationship. Hell yeah, brother.
That's not bad.
That's what I'm talking about. Anyone
Pretty
that
good.
needs us to mend a relationship on Unfiltered,
Jesus.
we
Yeah.
got this. We've got this. Polly, you got any broken relationships you'd like us to mend?
No.
Any exes you want to reach back out to?
Any baby
No.
mamas that you'd like to tap
No.
again? Or
No.
speaking of tapping, so Tater negotiated in this damn deal to do some really, really kinky stuff.
Yeah, I got that invitation before I knew what it was.
I mean, I was there and I got the invitation too. Bob,
Wow.
yeah, Tater and I could probably fix them. You'll have to be live. You and Cosmetech, we can mend y'all's relationship. I know y'all fallen off a little bit. Yeah, you can mend Polly's relationship with his facial hair. Oh,
I mean, honestly, Tater, it's not as bad as this right here. I mean, the patches and
it
everything.
is what it is, man. This isn't
There's
about me.
multiple-
This
That's
isn't
what I
about
say.
me.
Hey,
This isn't about me. This
That's
is
what I
about
say.
Polly. This
Look,
is about
That's what I
Polly.
say.
Well, that's creepy.
It's not that bad.
Wait, why
I
is
don't
you
really
saying
care.
that?
The producer's watching us.
Is there a camera in here?
Other than that one, it shouldn't be.
Okay.
Gotta watch curtains, man.
I don't know where the Polish kid is. And he's not Polish. He's British. But it's probably Timmy's fault. I think he's banned on YouTube.
Tater, you're right. I see where you went with it. Yep.
There might be some hope for Polly.
Oh, there's definitely hope for Polly. It was the hope's lost for you. You know.
That's true.
Yeah, I see where he was going with it.
So, anyways, every
Yeah.
bottle that we open, we're going to pour a shot in the infinity bottle. Breaking your stuff.
It's good.
This is why you can't have nice things.
The
He's in Polish
Yeah.
bed. Or does he have a Polish sausage in his bed? You don't want that, do you?
No, not really. You asked what bottle I wanted, and I picked mine.
actually a double now that I think about it. But
Well, yeah, that's the reason why we had the jigger.
Yeah.
And I was.
I'm not next, Timmy.
Ah. We'll see what happens.
He's not. He's avoiding answering your question, Tater.
A little bit.
So, Polly, we don't see much of you.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. You have never been on our episode before.
It's. I've been trying to get
No.
him on since we started, and we're coming up on 2
I-
years of Two Drunks.
I told him it was gonna have to be late, so
I mean,
it
it's
just
definitely
never
late.
worked out that way.
Hey, I mean, I pushed the time out for him.
I mean, I'm down.
No,
you know,
he did. No, I know. I figured. I figured 9 was probably perfect, but I figured it'd be probably closer to 10 because we'd have to get in, do 30 minutes worth of testing, and then
No,
you know,
it didn't take
so-
that long. I mean, I think we grouped up
But
about
it took,
9:20,
you know,
9:25, something like
probably
that.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think you did anything to make Timmy mad. He sounded pretty happy last night with all the stipulations for him to come back. All the stipulations you offered for him to come back to Aftermath.
Yeah, your name was never brought up in a bad way.
Like the last I checked, you were getting tied up with barbed wire, which was your idea.
100% his idea.
And that's about when Hunter checked out.
No, I didn't check out. I just remembered I was going to be sick around that time, so I had to back out because of
You
that.
do schedule your sick days.
I do.
That is weird.
It works out.
No, it's not. It's not weird.
Who schedules to be sick?
I don't schedule to be sick, but like you can use sick days for like I mean, I didn't personally, but like whenever my wife had her wisdom teeth taken out, I took the
Creepy.
week off of work.
We're on the other side of this wall.
No, we're not. That's the bedroom.
Ah.
There's no lights behind that TV.
Good point. So, Polly, what are you drinking on?
Michelob.
All right. I'll make sure you had something, you know.
So I'm doing vodka and cranberry. That's what I'm starting with.
I'm going to start out with some Crown Royal vanilla with some ginger ale after I finish my beer.
I brought my beer babysitting cooler or koozie. That way I can like have this for the whole episode and this beer stay cold the entire time.
Well, see, I knew I wanted one beer to get me started, you know, then switch over. Can't start the show
This is
without a beer.
actually that koozie I was telling you about last night, Tater, that I had. That is similar to the one that you have.
The only bad thing about those is you can't tell when it's empty.
That's what we were talking about last night too.
I can pick this up.
It's
I
like-
know for a fact this is empty. Yours, you're just like
it's-
steadily.
It stays that same weight whether it's empty or not. Just about like
Yeah.
you can't tell if there's anything that's been drank out of that or anything.
I mean, I've seen you countless just like try to down and be like, okay, it's empty. I'm like, did you not know? And then you passed it to me. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't like it.
Well, you notice I don't think I've ever gotten drunk using this koozie because it's a lot of work.
Well, you
You
know,
have to take
this is-
the
it's not a
top
lot of
off
work.
of it.
yeah, you unscrew the first cap and you put the beer in.
This is normally my grilling koozie. That
But-
way, if I'm focused on grilling, I can just set it off to the side, forget about it.
Well, I mean, if you drink like I do, which I would say you do, is that when you run out of beer, you're going to go grab another one. With that one, if you're holding it and you're in the middle of talking or something, you're thinking weight distribution. You know, you're holding it, you're like, this has got a little weight on me. I still got some to go. I don't have to go grab another beer yet. You know, and you talk a lot.
I don't talk
a
at all.
lot.
The fuck do you think you are, Jeff Dunn?
Oh, no, that's,
You think you're one of his fucking puppets?
no, his hand don't go up my ass. So, Polly,
Wow.
I've heard you've been working on doing some game streams here lately.
We never
That's it?
even see him. How's he going
Uh,
to stream?
He told me a while back I should watch more of his streams, and I was just like,
Have you watched any
started?
of them?
you know, SCFC was, you know, the other week, and
Did he stream?
yeah. So Polly, what is the name of your streams that you do, and let us know what platforms you're on.
Well, I haven't streamed yet, but I plan to at some point. I just haven't
So are you more
gotten
of
time to
like
do it.
do you record and post then? Is what you're getting at?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
But you're with Twitch, you're gonna start live streaming, right?
yeah. I'm gonna try to do like maybe a Twitch and not both probably at the same time. Maybe just one or the other, but try to bounce back and forth.
Got you.
Maybe.
I mean, to get pretty much your foot in the water sort of deal.
Right.
Trees. Is there any games that you cover the most on those podcasts
On those podcasts.
or that stream? Hard to say that stream because he does multiple ones. So
What's the name? Did you already ask him what the name of it was?
I did, but I didn't hear it.
Are you still going with Polly's Profanity,
Yeah,
even for Twitch?
I think it's yeah, probably. I have to get logged into my Twitch again, so I'm still working on that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think with Twitch,
But-
you could wordplay Polly. You could be like, Polly want a subscriber,
Yeah.
or Polly want a viewer.
Yeah, probably. I could probably do that.
He's got to hate when when I give him ideas.
No, I think it's fine.
Jess said Polly looks like he is on drugs. He didn't want to put that in the YouTube chat. She texted it to me.
Wow.
Don't worry, we say everything out loud here.
No secrets here.
No. We appreciate comments, producer.
Yeah, that's great.
Good thing that we're not paying this guy.
No, not yet.
So how do you feel about having a lot of people don't know this probably. We have in the squad Discord, because Polly is a part of the squad, as you can tell by his background.
Yeah.
It's not current, really.
It
It's
needs some
pretty
current.
updates, but I mean,
I probably have. Well, I had.
taken off of it.
yeah, but like I said, it's up there.
You're blocking
have another.
you're almost blocking the people that aren't there.
Well, I have a different one, which is this,
Yeah, that's
but all the
cool.
names are cut off,
And backwards.
Yeah, and it's backwards.
and it's the wrong way. See.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, the other one looked fine, man.
so how do you feel about having an entire channel named after you in the Discord called Never Ending Roast of Polly?
It's fine.
Hmm.
It's whatever, it's fine.
You feel bullied?
I don't even. I feel like Decoy's the one who started that at the beginning.
Started the channel, is that what you're talking about? Or
I'm
started
pretty
the
sure-
roast?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's the one that started the channel at that time. No, I don't think it was you. I don't think it was. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody.
Decoy
It was-
may
it
have came
had-
up with
it-
an idea for it, but yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't Decoy, then it was definitely BB. I mean, there's no way it wasn't.
I was gonna say BB Bronson.
That would be
it's-
my second. That would be my second guess, but
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. If it wasn't BB, then yeah, I probably would go with Decoy.
It wasn't Decoy.
yeah.
But who would your next guest be, though?
Me.
No, I'm saying your next guest outside of you.
Ace.
Decoy. No,
Ace
Ace
was
wasn't
still-
around then.
Ace was still there.
No,
Ace?
no. I don't think so.
I think he was, but I don't know. I would agree more with Decoy. I think Decoy would post more on that, like more than Ace would. I think if we hit like a raid and everybody's just there, then everybody's about to contribute. But off the record, I think Decoy would just add post here and there. So I would lead.
I can settle it.
That would lead me to believe that Decoy would be the one to post it if it wasn't you. But I do
can-
think you
I
did.
can settle this right now.
Like I said, I do think you were the one that started it, though.
Let's settle this. Let's settle this.
I'd love to see that.
So, Paulie, are there any certain games that you play, like, on your channel for the most part, or is it just random games every time?
I've been doing a lot of I started with Schedule 1 for a while.
That's a good game.
I may start like streaming that, just start from scratch and then just only stream and not post any videos on it,
Yeah.
because I felt like my plan initially was, do a couple episodes and then kind of stop on recording until I got to a weekend where, like, a Friday or a Saturday, I could live stream and do, a couple hours worth, and then
Yeah, makes sense.
record some videos and stuff like that, and then have it all in
So
my
Decoy may have
pocket to
created
begin
the
with.
newer one,
But-
the new and improved Never Ending Roast of Polly that we threw
That
in
one,
the squad.
but the original is when I was
The
getting at.
original one, which should be in SGRP.
Like I said, it would be between y'all two. would
Maybe
be my guess.
we moved it out of SGRP and moved it over to squad.
I think that's what we did. I think we moved it over because you
The
said you
OG
wanted
one
it.
I created. The one in the squad Decoy created.
Yeah. Like I said, y'all two would be the ones I would think of. I wouldn't think of Ace.
BB on his phone again.
Fish.
BB's working.
Like I said, Fish. Shit happens.
Always.
Always what?
Always working.
Better say something nice, bitch.
Fuck you.
I love this relationship we have.
It's great.
So
Great friends.
any new games that you've been playing, or have you even had time to play anything? I know Fridays and Saturdays you message us and wanting to play something. It's hard to get us all together because of Unfiltered and Two Drunks.
I know.
But
No one's fault.
have you been playing stuff solo?
I really haven't, honestly. I've been caught up on videos for like 3 weeks. I recorded one weekend that nobody was around for like an entire Saturday for like 3 or 4 hours. So I had like 3 weeks worth of videos because I was starting fast food sim. So
By yourself?
yeah,
Yeah, he
it's
has a
fucking
couple
hard.
videos.
It gets hard, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
So
Especially until
so-
you can start building up enough money to hire people.
I
Yeah.
think I'm to the point where it's just like drinks are coming out. So like that's how current my videos are, because what's out is what's out there. Like I don't have anything ready to go else. So I'll probably do that at some point tomorrow, probably.
Now,
But
I sent you one game.
I need to get
All right. If you got more to it, add to it real quick.
no, go ahead. I'm good.
All right. I sent you one game. I got it on Steam, and Steam has sent me a play test, an invitation to a play
I never
test.
downloaded that.
Yeah.
So I got that.
did.
Yeah, so I got that, and they gave me 5 passes. I want to say maybe 4 or 5 passes that I could send out and let other people try. Now, I knew a couple people that were doing their live streams and stuff like that, sort of like his. So I sent them out, and I found out that when I send, say, him a invitation, he now has 4 or 5 passes he can pass out. So I thought that was kind of cool. Everybody would be able to share
Yeah,
it.
when
You
you
know.
told me that, because you sent all of yours out.
Yeah, I went
And
through the list.
So that's 20 people.
I may have one. I may have one pass left. Now I think about it.
So that's 5 people that you can send it to. So that's
Potentially.
And I think I got 3.
so that's 20 people, or not 20 people.
Are you saying the long list?
That's
And it's
There's
never
25 people that can get that off of one person.
and that's ongoing too because they now can send it out, and
Yeah, so it's infinite, pretty much.
it's kind of crazy too. On top of that, how Steam works that out to make sure their playtest for that game can reach that many. And I'm sure they have a limit of how many players can actually do the playtest, or maybe it's within a time frame of that you can play it on. But to allow that many people to just be able to jump on and test it through invitations or invites, I think that's pretty cool.
What's up, Boogie?
Okay, what's
Been a
up?
minute seeing you in a Two Drunk chat.
It has.
Gonna have to get him back on the podcast.
Yeah.
He's a fun drinker.
He come up with the what was it? Was the
That dang hot sauce and the
Screwdriver.
The screwdriver, yeah.
Forget what we called it. It was, I think we just called that episode "Spicing Up the Screwdriver" or "Firing It Up with the Screwdriver," something like that. That shit was good. Hell, we need another one of those. When? Hey, you let us know, man. We're
Yeah,
always in.
it's your schedule that's kind of jacked right now, you know.
Yeah.
I know life's been happening with you.
So, Paulie, going back to the game though, I sent it out to you. Have you had time to actually play around with it? I'm not sure if you actually did a stream or an episode on it, just because it was still like playtesting.
Yeah, I haven't done like a recording of it or anything, but I have played pretty far. I think one of the like story or mission lines that you go down is like I'm to the point where it's like I have to wait for the full game release. So I played enough of it to get that far
Okay.
in some areas.
I mean,
But I mean, there's so much to be done. you
like I
know?
said, I try to help out with stuff like that. If I see that you're doing like game streams or something like that, if I get the invite or something like that, I'll make sure I send it out to you. That's for anybody within our group. If they're doing the same, I'll send it out to them too. But yeah, I mean, that game was kind of cool. It had its up and downs for sure. I really don't want to mess up the name, but I think it was like something Frontier, Cowboy Frontier, or something like that. But yeah, it was definitely good. There's some quirks and stuff they can work out or better off, but I think at a playtest they were okay at.
Yeah, no, it was decent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's it has its strengths and weaknesses.
So do you have certain days that you play, or is it just kind of at random right now?
Kind of just random. I'll take advantage of like days where I'm home by myself.
I mean,
when
being adults and
everybody's
stuff,
gone.
like it's hard to just
I mean,
be
yeah,
able to
it's
play games. I
yeah.
get it.
Yeah, no, like I had to pick and choose my days. Typically, like my primary is like Friday or Saturday. Like one of those days, typically we can't get enough, we don't get enough people around anyway, so I'll just kind of break off and record, a couple weeks worth of episodes and then
Yeah, it makes sense.
have them ready to go and
Yeah, with Tater's
But
hiatus currently, and only limiting himself to Friday nights with Unfiltered now. Uh, he should be back hopefully soon, back into a regular groove. He needed to take a break, have some family time.
Yeah, I mean everybody needs.
Everyone
a break.
needs it.
Yeah.
Normally mine and Hunter's hiatus from stuff like that, or at least from Two Drunks, is from like November to New Year's.
Yeah.
Just because that's his busy season.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get him over here. Speaking of, though, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. We ended it.
no interruption.
We're on episode 43.
43.
We're coming up
Wow.
on 50 quick. And we're about to hit our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, it's the 1st of August. Maybe the 6th or the 8th. I'd have to go back and check. But
So we're
1st of
past
August.
our second anniversary.
Yeah.
So, since we didn't celebrate our second anniversary, I think we should have a 50th episode blowout.
All right.
Ooh.
So now, if we do an episode every week from now until sometime in September, I think it's like the second or third week in September, we'll hit 50 episodes. But I think we should try to hit 50 episodes by the end of the year, which I don't think we'll have a problem doing.
No, I mean, I don't see it.
But then I think we should start season 2 of Two Drunks in a Bottle. Start the number count over again. Every time we hit 50 episodes,
Okay.
we start a new season. And by that,
Wow.
season 2,
I stand corrected.
I'm quitting.
I stand corrected. September 1st was when our first episode aired.
September 1st.
September
so,
1st.
okay.
I was a month off,
So we're not there yet,
which is good.
which is good.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do a special for it. Because our specials don't count towards episode count.
Well, I mean, we can have it within the 50th. Like, we just kind of say we're celebrating our anniversary thing.
So if you count from this week, count it as 43. I think it's sometime in September. we hit 50.
I mean, we're still a ways off from 50, but I mean, we're definitely going to hit there.
So now I'm doing tequila and cranberry. Pretty dang
What
good.
kind of tequila?
Hornitos.
So if we were to do an episode every weekend without any breaks, October 4th, we would be at our 50th episode.
October 4th. That's a lot. A lot of work.
I mean, you're talking about trying to come up with bottles. If we can come up with guests, if not, me and you, we could pull it off.
We've got 2 in mind.
Yeah.
2 in-person guests.
That we're looking forward to on this one.
Yep. Virtual's not that hard.
No, I mean, we have the squad. They're always around when we need them. Appreciate, shout out to the squad on that one. Y'all definitely help us out more than y'all know. But yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have guests around, whether it be virtual or in-house. Between me and you, we can do an episode, but I think the viewers and stuff, they like when we do have a guest because we talk crazy, and you can't get a reaction out of me and you.
Maybe
we
our
get a
50th
reaction out of them.
episode, we bring back our day drinking episode that we did for, what special was that? Was it the St. Patrick's Day one?
It was a holiday, so I think so.
I want to say it was the St. Patrick's Day one.
Like I said, it was a holiday.
We just day drinked, and I think we went for like 8 hours.
That I could say, yeah, we did.
I think we should do that again. We should do that for our 50th.
I'd be down with that. Like have everybody over again, just jumping in and out, just whenever they can.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Hey, we even can put the camera back up, have it ready. We can do some beer pong and stuff during that. So, I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Try the Xbox situation again.
Only thing with that is that we kind of need that for the camera. Yeah, we've learned we have better quality with that. So if we use Xbox, it's like we need another one of those.
Yeah.
If we're going to stream the actual gameplay on it. And that's what I think it might get us. But at the same time, if we're doing that, they don't need to see us.
That's true.
So maybe we can do it. We can pull it off. We'd have to test out one weekend, off camera for sure, because we don't know how OBS is going to work by disconnecting and reconnecting and all that. If it works out, I'm down with it though.
Oh, now Boogie's on YouTube. I'll be there.
Hey, sounds good, man.
Any new movies, TV shows that you've been watching?
I know at least one that he watched here recently.
What, Big Brother?
Well, been watching Big Brother, obviously. Yeah.
I was talking about the movie. There was a movie I live streamed out for him to watch, is where I was getting at.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Oh well, that too. Yeah.
Damn it.
Should I say it or should I
was
wait?
good.
He said it. Bloodlines.
Yeah, Bloodlines.
Final Destination
Yeah,
Bloodlines.
yes. Which is now on
It
HBO
was
Max.
good.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Shout out
It
to
was
HBO.
good.
Yeah, I mean,
It was great.
we talked about it before. It was a good episode or a good movie in the series. They didn't try too hard with it. But I don't want to kind of go back into the Final Destination just because of that talk.
Oh, that was so. I think people were like, "You're really spending an entire episode
That episode went for so long.
deep diving
That was a long one.
into the franchise,"
Yeah.
and it was just us doing kills, going through every single kill,
Yeah.
and you don't realize, like you're probably thinking like, "Oh, this isn't going to take that much time up." Like we knew it was going to take an entire episode. We didn't know it was going to take double the amount of time to cover it in a normal allotted hour and a half, 2 hour episode.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
It was like 4.5 hours long.
So
We veered off quite a bit, but
yeah, we took our time with it. So has there been any movies out here recently that you want to see that you haven't seen, or maybe coming out here soon?
I would like to finish the new Jurassic World.
We were just talking about
I
that.
went to go watch it. We caught up on watching it. Me and my son were watching all the movies, and then we got to the most
That's
current
cool.
one that's out, and went to go watch it and got kicked out like the last 45 minutes of the movie.
You got kicked out.
They like I guess there was a fire somewhere in the mall
Ah,
where
I
the
thought you were
theater
saying just
was.
y'all got kicked out. I was like, what y'all do?
No, no, they kicked everyone out, and yeah, it was a whole thing.
I was reading comments. We were talking about it earlier.
Yep.
Because I like most of the Jurassic Parks. The first two originals were good. Or was it the first and third one that were good? One of them sucked.
The first,
I think we said it was the first and third.
I think it was the first and third. The second one I think
yeah,
sucked. Both the
second
new
one's
ones
not
were really
great.
good. Which you said
Yeah.
you hadn't seen the newest ones.
Yeah, so like
Not including the newest one.
So like I was talking to Polly, and Polly was going down the route that I was thinking about doing, which I still need to do, is going back through all of them, just rewatching them and stuff.
Like
So yeah, did you go back and watch the old ones, or was it just the new ones?
we watched the Jurassic Parks, all three, and then we started Jurassic World, the original, and then watched all the way up to most current.
Okay, so yeah, that's what
Because it's Jurassic World, then it's Jurassic Evolution or something like that.
Jurassic World, I can't remember what the second. It's
I don't know names, but yeah.
I can't think of it either.
But yeah, I was telling BB that that's what you were doing. Though, and
Evolution's
I was
the
wanting to do
video
it.
game.
Yeah, okay.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's right.
But reading the comments on it, it was discouraging because people were like, "Now they weren't giving spoilers; they were just,
Well, yeah,
they were
I
just
mean-
saying it sucked." Like they said that the dinosaurs were cool, seeing those, but like everything else was below par.
I'm old enough at this
Yeah.
point to learn that when it comes to movies, it's hard to go off of reviews sometimes because you have like the OG fans they want it to stick with the script. Then you have the new fans that have never seen the old one and they just watch for the first time and they base off of all the movies they've watched so far. And there's millions other outputs on this, but I mean, you have so many different opinions. It's hard to say, okay, is it for me?
It's like
you got to go out and watch it yourself.
kind of like the Star Wars series, where you got the newer generation that doesn't know anything about Star Wars.
I stayed away.
They're starting with like watching Boba Fett or Mandalorian, and that's what they're like. Oh, this is Star Wars, and it's like, yes,
Well, I never watched Star Wars when I was little.
yeah.
I just recently got into it, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. I went in deep. I went from the very beginning and watched them all the way up because I think Mandalorian had just come out. I think whenever Mandalorian come out is when I went back and watched them all. But yeah, I mean, I've always was subjective. I was like, I don't want to, watch that. Like, it's kind of old. I can't. Going back and watch it, yeah, it was a little rough, but
There's
it
a
was good
couple of
movies.
really boring ones.
Yeah, that too.
Some of them are really good, and then there's some that are just drug out.
Well, they're the way that I would describe a TV show. They help you lead you to a certain point for a movie to come out, and you're like, okay, that movie was perfect, but this part sucked. But at the same time, like that movie supported the next one. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to go off opinions because you hear too many different ones.
Well, Star Wars specifically too, you have to watch it out of order. So you can't start from episode 1 and watch it in numerical order.
Oh, are you talking about like timeline?
Yeah, you have to watch them in what episode 3 is the first one technically, right?
Not the third, it's the second one. It's one of the ones that switched back up though. But yeah.
And then the first one's like the third one or somewhere around there.
The first one introduced Darth Vader. Then either the second or third one went back and told you the story of everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, that's another thing too, is like with movies and timelines and stuff, a lot of these movies are out of order for the timeline, but it's always a toss up in the air of which way should you watch it, which way is best to watch it like that.
That's like you're watching Dexter right now.
Yeah.
And you started with the original. But by the time you started, the one where he's a teenager.
Yeah, and that's what got me started on it. Yep.
And I told you should watch that one first, then watch that the OG, then watch Cold Blood, and then now there's the current one, Resurrection.
And my argument to that was that people are talking about there's tons of Easter eggs within the younger version of him in that TV series. and they said if you watch the original and you watch that one, you'll catch a lot of them, but it's not a bad show if you just watch it straight through. It makes sense. But yeah, I'm one of those people. I like Easter eggs. I like trying to catch stuff.
Now you'll get a lot of background watching the original watching. You'll get that context watching the original, and then going and watching the one where he's a teenager.
I mean, like I said,
It's all about people's preference, you know,
and perspective. Like,
do
how
you want to go with the original because it was first, and then move on and watch them in chronological order that way, like the way they came out?
Yeah.
Or, you know, do you want to watch it in the actual timeline order that it happened?
I mean, there's.
So what are you watching next with Dexter after you finish the original? You're gonna go.
I'm
to
going.
the kid one?
I'm going within the order of production.
So okay, so you're gonna. So to be the original, the kid, Cold Blood. Actually, Cold Blood might have came out before the kid.
There was a movie, is what I was told.
There's not a movie.
Okay, so somebody kept telling me there was a movie.
There's not a Dexter movie.
Because yeah, somebody was telling me they're like, there's a movie on it, and I was like, okay,
No.
well, I got to fit this in now.
There's not a Dexter.
But you know how I am. Like, I'm not going to
be
research.
Something loosely based on it, but Michael Hall,
Yeah.
As far as I know, has not made a Dexter movie because it was hard for them to come to terms to get Michael Hall to come back and reprise his role
Right.
of Dexter.
I mean,
And you're looking at, it's been 15 years since Dexter ended, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
To where it's he thought he was done with it. Like he didn't want to reprise that character.
Right.
He was one of them actors is like, I did my due diligence. I'm done. The character happened. What happened, and that's what it needs to be. What's your opinion? Have you seen the Dexters?
No, I haven't watched any of that.
He needs to start that series.
Yeah,
I'm kind of both. I kind of will watch them in the order that they came out, and then at that point, once I watch them in order that they came out, I
just changed out.
Go back and watch them in timeline order and see how it adds up.
I can vouch for Dexter. Dexter was one of the ones that, I don't know, at the time when it was coming out, I was like, I don't know. Really, I think it was that I had too many TV shows I was involved with to try to watch something else. Here recently, I mean, there's really hadn't been anything coming out, like movies and TV shows. And, you know, they had hit their new one, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to watch Dexter because everybody talks good about it. They're hitting up this new series on it. I was like, might as well, you know. It's definitely different, but it's actually really good. Like,
I've watched Dexter through the original series 2 or 3 times, because you can catch new stuff every time you watch it, because it's easy to miss stuff.
That's the thing too, like rewatching a show or a movie and realizing certain details and stuff. Going, oh shit, how did I miss that? You know, we watched an episode, you know, about like what was it? It was what did you say, Joffy? I think for Twisted Metal.
Yeah, we were watching Twisted Metal today. Do you know who David Joffy is, Polly?
Maybe.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, probably not.
Does he know what Twisted Metal is?
You know what Twisted Metal is?
Yes. I don't know if I've seen any of the show.
Well,
that's fair.
The show doesn't matter when it comes to David Joffy. David Joffy created Twisted Metal. He created the first Twisted Metal game. I think he had something to do with all the other ones too, but he was the creator of Twisted Metal. So
I've definitely played the game. I don't know if I played all of them.
Well, today we caught an Easter egg in Twisted Metal. Where it was, I did. To where it was Joffy High School. And I was like, Hunter, they just gave David Jaffe credit, and he's like, where?
He's rewinding. Wow, that shows my age right there. He went back, to that part, and he's telling me about it, and I'm like, okay, I know this name, like I know what you're saying, but I didn't hear it or see anything. And he's like explaining, he's like, you know who that is, right? I was like, yeah. That's the person that's over. I was like, yeah. I was like, I know. I was like, I'm trying to figure out where did you see this, and he's like, oh, he hits play, and there's a little banner in the background. I'm like, okay, now I get it.
Threw him a little Easter egg in there. Like, it was cool that they paid recognition because
Oh yeah,
at the point that we're at now in that series, they're finally getting to the
Metal.
games.
Yeah, I was about to say Twisted Metal.
So, what TV shows are you watching? You never finished answering that. Besides Big Brother, no one cares about Big Brother. I think you're like the only person that watches it.
Nah, probably not. I really haven't. We haven't been. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna start Landman at some point.
At some point, no,
I
you
think
need to
I'm
go ahead
gonna
and get on that.
I
Yeah,
know.
need to get on that train.
You literally played the video game
We were gonna.
based
Well,
all
I think
over
me,
it.
and- me. Well, I know. Me and BB were gonna watch it that one night, and then we never did. So
I mean, that show is like perfect. Like, especially if you played the game.
That's one I could rewatch.
I want to
100%.
start it.
Oh yeah.
I could 100% rewatch
Because didn't they
that
just
whole
come?
series.
Didn't a new season just come out? Or
No,
is coming out?
wait, it better not have.
No, November.
Okay.
I think it's like
Okay.
mid-November, maybe early
'Cause
November.
If that's the case, what
I
Paramount
haven't-
normally
I haven't
does
seen.
is they're going to either release. So that means that probably September, October, Tulsa King should be coming back on because what Paramount likes to do, specifically
That'd be
what
great.
Taylor Sheridan likes to do,
Yeah.
because those are Taylor Sheridan shows, is he likes to stagger them. That way you end one and you start another one, and you're hooked. And you're
Oh, yeah.
pissed because you finish it and then the next one starts and you have to wait again all them episodes.
I mean, that's where we're at this point. Is like we finished everything, and I was like, everything's on hiatus.
Yeah,
Like we're
because
waiting.
we got super hooked on Mayor of Kingstown,
Yeah, that's another one.
which we got lucky with it. We had started the first season on it, and by the time we had found out about it, finished the first season, the second season was coming out. And we got lucky with that one.
Yeah.
And then Tulsa King come out after the second season. And we were like, okay, now we have another show.
Yep.
And then it was what, over a year before season 3 came out?
Over a
Because
year.
we were like, is it done? What's going on with it?
Right.
Those are some more shows you need to watch, dude. If you hadn't seen those,
I watched Tulsa King all the way through.
Okay.
It's out.
Mayor of Kingstown, you need to watch it too.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Hunter and I are changing out our drinks. Hence the name of the episode. Hunter has hit 2 whiskey bottles, vanilla on both of them. He's
Yep.
hit Crown and Jim Beam. I've done Hornitos, tequila, and Bacardi.
Yeah, for a mixer for me is
I
just
said
straight
vodka. I called that vodka earlier. That is rum.
party.
That is rum. I called it vodka earlier.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I just caught it.
But yeah, my mixer is gonna be ginger ale for the night. So I'm trying to stick with the bases. I started with vanilla, so I saw Jim Beam vanilla. He called it out, so I was like, might as well go with a vanilla.
The root beer one needs to be your next one because it would give you hints of vanilla.
Yeah. So Jim Beam, I actually finished on this drink. I still got some more Crown. I might touch back on it. Not sure if I'll finish that bottle, but
I think the goal for tonight is to see how much we get inside these infinity bottles because they need some love.
I figured we were trying to make room for the bar because, I mean, y'all see that. Like, it's pretty packed. Well, I mean, BB is a little, I mean, y'all see most of it.
Fuck you, dude. Why you gotta bring it up?
Damn.
I
Well, you
don't
gotta
even
bring
look
it
that
up.
bad in this shirt.
That red really brings it out.
That's a whole lot of
No, it
red,
doesn't.
isn't it? It's a whole lot of
This
red.
red doesn't
It's
bring
a
it
lot
up.
of red.
Fuck
They're not
off.
even gonna be that. They're not even gonna be that good this year. You might as well just
But
I'm about to
sit
pout.
back and relax. You're gonna
Is that-
have an OU season like last year.
I'm about to pout.
is that a sub goal though? Like to get rid of some of these bottles? Because
We do need to get rid of some of these bottles.
We made rules and stuff to try not to finish the bottle. Like before, that was the goal. It was like we're gonna finish this bottle. Now we're like, all right, let's not try to finish. If we do, we do, but we're not trying to push it.
I'm doing that Kettle One next.
Well, I could have won a little stout.
On Wisconsin. What are you talking about on what are we talking about Wisconsin?
Yeah, you got me on that one. I'm not sure.
Are you talking football? Assuming he's talking football. No one cares about them northern fucking states when it comes to football. Ain't that right, Polly?
Yeah, not really.
It's them Midwest states and them southern states.
Badgers. Yep. That's what Boogie said.
So what do you got? What do you got there?
Kettle One vodka. Actual vodka this time.
Yeah, Paul, I don't know if you were there when we did our challenge or not really challenge, our punishment for Aftermath. We got called out a while back, and we're like, all right, we're finally going to do it. So we did the AMF, the Adios
Wisconsin
Motherfucker.
is a Midwest. I would
Really?
not consider Wisconsin a Midwest
No.
state.
That's on the border on it. I mean,
There is, just because you go straight up and you're in the middle and you're west doesn't make you Midwest.
Well, yeah, let's look that one up. But yeah, Polly, we did
Isn't
the
Wisconsin
AMF.
one of the states that like borders the Great Lakes?
Yeah, I was bad in history. I'm not gonna lie
You
to
mean
you.
geography?
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever.
Same for me.
It's exactly why it doesn't. Yeah.
But yeah, we got all these extra bottles just off the AMF, so we're trying to fix it.
I broke it again.
I'll have to keep on buying these little
Dude,
toppers.
this was what $150 worth of liquor or something like that.
No,
$100.
It was 105. I can give you that just because you said
I
150.
couldn't remember if it.
What was 105?
I knew we split it, but shit, yeah, we got to work through these bottles because
Yeah.
these are bottles that weren't even picked by like guests. These were 2 drunk bottles.
Hey, but you got to admit that
So
AMF.
he said, "Yeah, I'm right. Yes, Wisconsin's a state that, so they're pretty much Canada."
Yeah, it
That's what I
says
was
it's
getting at.
considered.
Plus, they have annoying accents.
Yeah.
I think I've had a whole episode about Wisconsin people. The way they say Wisconsin, like they say it with their nose. And I can't even do it.
I mean, everybody has that little accent wherever you're from.
Wisconsin. They don't even
I
know
can't even
you're
do it.
out. Wisconsin.
People say that we mumble.
Wisconsin.
People say, like, not just us, but
You're
like,
from Compton.
What?
what is that?
Yeah, he said he's from Compton.
No, I did not say that.
All
He
right.
did.
Not from
That's what I heard.
Compton. I
Yeah,
didn't
everybody's
say
got
that.
their little accent. Like I said, people say where we're from, we mumble. I never hear it, but I can understand it.
The Kettle
So
One's actually not bad in this. I'm probably going to come back to that Kettle One.
that Jim Beam is smooth.
So I feel like if you decide to do the Crown again, pour another one in there.
So whatever bottle we touch, we just
Yeah, like if you want to double up on that bottle, double up again.
That's probably not gonna be my next one, but I'll come back.
Yeah,
to
but
it.
I'm saying if you come back,
Whatever
do a bottle,
if you
pour
grab
it off again. If you grab it and it goes in this cup,
yeah,
it gets poured in that infinity
if you
bottle.
pour it in here, it goes in there. I'm down. When you that clear side, it's looking a little light.
I'm
so
trying.
I'm just saying, like
it was empty.
that's what I'm
That's
getting
pretty
at.
good. That's 4 shots in there because the first one was a double.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. So like,
So
it
if
would
I
help
go
it
back
out.
to the Bacardi, I got to pour another double off in there, right? Because I did a double the first time.
You might catch up with me. Yeah,
Okay.
you might catch up with me. You just flip that little thing over and call it.
Stop making fun of my state, man. I'll just be honest with you. I would support Mississippi State before I supported your state.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's fine.
That's sad. That's really sad too, actually. That's not. That's probably not good. Throwing out there like that. Just be willy nilly with that. Fucking egg.
So you brought up like movies and TV series. Is there any games coming out that stood out to you that you might want to play?
I mean, I know it's not new, but I've been wanting to play Sea of Thieves, obviously.
Yeah, that one's
that's not it's not new, but
yeah. I mean, it'd be new to
it's
you. Yeah, I give you that.
been new to me.
And you've
New
never
to
played
me.
it? Ever?
No, no, haven't played it yet.
It's definitely a good game, especially if you
BB
get a
don't
good
know
crew.
the only thing that comes out of y'all state that might be worth the damn is cheese. And then Polly gets wines enough to make wine for your cheese.
I cannot get past wine. The wine is not my go-to. Will
You
never
know-
be my go-to.
No.
If I drink wine, it's because I'm about to like take it like a shot. I'm about to guzzle this whole drink down because I can't sip on it.
The bad part about that is, someone had said they would come on the podcast, but they wanted to do wine, and it wasn't who you think it was. It wasn't Third Drunk.
No,
It was someone else. They were like, yeah, I'll come and do an episode. I want to do a wine tasting with you guys. And it's like, pass.
Yeah, you remember Mad Dog?
Automatically pass. Yeah, that Mad Dog, it was not what we thought it was.
No, I mean we hear a lot of good stuff
So many
about
people
it.
have ranted and raved about Mad Dog. You and I did it, and we're like, wine. Immediately, off the top of the head, we're like, wine.
Too thick.
And that bottle got poured out. I think it ended up growing mold. It sat for so long.
I believe it. So you said Sea of Thieves. I agree. Sea of Thieves is really good. It's definitely one of those games, especially if you build off with a good crew and somebody that knows how to play, and you learn from them. Like you'll pick up on it pretty quick.
Go play with Hammy.
Hey, shout out to Hammy Games on that one. Hammy Games knows what he's doing. He's picked up Decoy and Tater. He showed them the ropes. But yeah, I mean,
He showed me a couple of things. Like, I'd forgot how to sword lunge.
oh yeah, I remember that one.
And he was showing me how to sword lunge again. Then he was showing me how to jump and sword lunge.
Now, I told you, I don't know if I told Paulie, but we used to play back in the day. It's been a minute since we actually just played by ourselves, like before it became like a streaming thing and all this. Now, what? Oh, yeah, see,
Almost the same weight.
yeah, this is definitely.
That's
Yeah.
empty.
I know. That's the reason I grabbed the empty one. But yeah, like going back and playing it now to where they come up with all these updates, all these seasons now. I think they're on season 17, just started.
Yep.
I've noticed like they made changes to some stuff. Like you had the harpoon gun on the ship that you could shoot off and pull yourself closer to. You're able to run on top of that. I didn't know that until I watched Hemi stream, and I was kind of getting back into it just watching him play.
When he fell off of it.
Well, no, when I saw it, he walked straight across the rope, and I was like, "How the fuck did he just do that?" Like,
Are you sure it wasn't
that a
me?
thing?
Because I had walked across it. He's like, how the fuck did you do it? I can't do it.
no.
And then now he does it on a regular.
When I watched it, it was one of the first episodes that he played with Decoy and Tater. I know one of the very first. I wasn't there for that one probably, but it was one of the streams that was just them three, and he ran across it because they were doing the forts. And when he did it, it threw me off. I was like, how the fuck did he do that? And he was like, yeah, you could run across. I was like, that shows how long I've been playing. I was like, when I played, that wasn't a thing,
What makes you choose Sea of Thieves? Like, is it because a bunch of us are playing it right now and you want to
No,
be
I
you want to
mean,
be a part of the crew?
Obviously. No, I mean, yeah, probably
Yeah.
yes. People are playing it, but
I mean, yeah,
I
don't know,
can't
it
blame
seems
you.
like
I was about to say that.
I want to
it
play with
seemed-
people.
Yeah.
it seems like a fun game to play, especially with a group of like 2 or 3, which is small enough to
You
where
don't
like,
want
you
to play
don't
with
have
4.
to.
No.
You don't want to play with 4 people.
It's a big ass ship.
You got to get on the
Galleon.
galleon. I was about to call it a guillotine.
Yeah, I heard it when I said it. I was like,
And
yeah,
you-
that's
and
not
you-
the word.
Because how many people can you have on that max though?
4.
4, yep.
4 is the max that
Oh,
you can
okay.
have on a ship. Period.
2 to 4 people. Or
So,
1 to 4. I
2
guess.
people, you can do a 2-man sloop, or you can do a brig. You got 3 people, it's a brig. 4 people, it's automatically a galleon. And that galleon is a big SOB. It's good in the wind, but turning sucks. Raising the
Repairs.
mast sucks.
Repairs.
Repairs
sucks.
absolutely
You got
sucks
levels.
balls. Because you got 3 levels on that ship. Yeah, it's not good. Like, it's hard to battle in that ship. Now you have a lot of cannons,
Yeah.
so that's a plus. You have an 8-man cannon,
Thing is,
on
you ain't
that,
got 8 men.
but you
though.
only have 4 people. So you got someone driving, you got someone doing repairs, and then in theory you should have 2 people on cannons.
But if you take heavy damage, that takes somebody off the cannons. You know,
Yeah,
it's a mess. The brig is what you want to sell on for sure.
the sloop. I'd like to do a 3-man sloop. I think a
Think-
3-man sloop would be pretty good.
I don't think it's needed unless you're wanting to have a what do they call it? I'm gonna fuck up y'all. A wheelman, basically.
Yeah,
Somebody to sell the whole way through, and that's their job. They're gonna be on the sell. And then have 2 people do cannons and repairs.
Yeah.
They take their turns, they talk it out, whatever. That's the only way a 3-man sloop would work.
well, when I'm
Y'all-
playing, typically, I'm requested to be the whaleman.
I'm gonna look that up. That's bothering me. But go ahead.
But am I wrong? On streams, normally I am requested to be the whaleman.
It's between you and Decoy.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm preferred over decoy on being the whaleman.
You still had a couple bumps though, a couple hiccups that
Well, those
Hammy
were-
called out.
Those were some that was like almost unavoidable. The game's fun. It's $20 on Steam right now. I didn't realize it was on Steam. I thought it was still
Yeah, no.
on just Xbox.
Well, that's what it
uh,
started off of. Yeah.
Let's see what it is on CD keys. You might be able to get it cheap.
Helmsman. That's it. That was gonna bother me. I was like, I can't think of the word, but yeah. If you're selling the ship, you're known as the helmsman.
You can pick it up right now for $6.69.
So yeah, Paulie, if it's not a space issue, which it could be for you, I'm not sure. That's not a bad price.
Yeah, this is deluxe upgrade, in stock, login, code delivered
That's a USD, right?
worldwide.
Well, no, I was looking at USD, make sure the
Yeah.
prices were.
So you get it for $6.69 right now.
But probably about $7 after taxes. That's not bad.
Which they're saying that's 50% off, but it's actually like 75% off because it's $19.99 on Steam right now.
Well, that could be going off of their price, though.
It's off their price, so they
Yeah.
cut it down. But consider yourself getting 75% off of a game, in my opinion. Xbox Play Anywhere. So I wonder if he would have to do the code because it says PC too. But I wonder if he wouldn't be able to redeem that code in Steam. He would have to do it through the Xbox app.
Yeah, they're going
More
to
than
tell you
likely.
which one to use. Yeah. It'll say Steam or Xbox. Which, I mean, either way, I mean, if you have Xbox and you buy a game, like, that's
Shit,
your
I'll-
game.
You got the money for it right now? Or are you gonna buy it?
I might.
It's $7. Go ahead and buy it right now while we're here and get it downloaded while we're here.
Okay.
Still got another hour with us.
Okay.
How many beers have you drank? Since we've been
At the
live.
Maybe.
Since we've been live, 1.5 because I had like
I was
a
going
half
to say
left
3.
when we
I was
started.
going to say 3.
All right. I was just making sure he was still drinking. I haven't looked back to see if he was still drinking.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
I do need to go grab some because I'm out. But
I got to refill myself, so yeah, you're good.
yeah, okay. So I'll go do that. Be right back.
Oh.
Grab a little screwball, peanut
With
butter
ginger
whiskey.
ale?
Right. Take one
Oh.
along the sweet side.
That's gonna be rough. Actually, that ginger ale might cut that sweetness.
Ginger ale is pretty good.
It should cut that sweetness
Yeah.
a little bit.
Ginger ale is pretty good.
He knows he has a background on, right?
That you could walk away and
that he
leave
can
it.
just walk away and they'll be able to see the entire thing.
Apparently not, but
He's cut off.
well, I don't think he just understands how that works. Bless his soul, my grandmother would say.
So, I don't know how I feel about it, but the new Mafia, Old Country, just came out.
Yes. Okay, I like this.
I don't know if I really want to play it. Watching the reviews, or not reviews, watching some, like, the trailers and such, you're literally way back in the Old Country, like riding horses, almost Red Dead Redemption style stuff. There is cars, but it's very few to none. And I think that they did it kind of like Red Dead. If you remember playing Red Dead, you had the horses, right?
It's
But then
after.
if you went to St. Denis in Red Dead, remember that was the big city
They're upscaled,
in
yeah.
Red Dead? There were cars driving around.
Because that was like the up city, like the up.
Yeah, it was the rich part
Yeah.
of the map. So I don't know how I feel about it. They are releasing, so right now apparently it's just straight up mission. That's all you can do on it. There's no exploration. You can't explore the map. They're actually patching that in an update to where you could have the free mode and you can go and explore. So right now it's almost, I don't know if you remember that game, the game. It was big in with like the Driver series, the GTA series. Back, it was around the time with San Andreas, and as like Driver 3 was coming out, Stranglehold.
Oh, yeah. That was one of my favorite games.
But Stranglehold
it made me
was
think
kind
more
of advertised as a sandbox game until you get into it and you're like, oh, okay, and you're just mission after mission. There
Yeah.
was no exploration. So right now, that's how, and it's not normal for the Mafia series, for 2K to not automatically give you free mode.
Yeah.
Like to add that in as a patch. You got some weird faces going on over there.
That is weird.
Are you
Like,
trying to figure out if you like it or
I mean-
what's going on with it?
to me, like, I can care less if I like it or not. Like, I mean, I guess that would be a strength on it, but
I feel like I need to be at a blackjack table right now.
I'm going off of. All right, so you know how when people talk about like wood and stuff, like when they smoke the drinks and
Yep.
stuff, like it has like that oak flavor, and all that. I don't taste any peanut butter. I know I'm tasting peanut butter, but with that ginger ale, it's like exactly what you said. It took out the sweetness on it, and it doesn't taste like peanut butter. To me, it tastes like almost like a wood, like it was
Bucket,
like it was smoked. Go ahead.
only a sip.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I didn't smell it or anything. I don't know how the smell was, but it's like a heavy. To me, I get like a wood taste almost, but it's not
It
bad.
smells like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I don't taste
That
that.
Screwball is super sweet.
I don't get super sweet. Yeah, there we go. There's that face.
It's a
Because
candy. I'm getting a certain candy off of it.
yeah, I gotta know what candy on this one. Polly, just so you catch you up, we were talking about Mafia, Old Country, the new game just come out. Kind of giving our thoughts on it. It's different, right? It doesn't
Maybe it's not a candy.
but it doesn't make you think of peanut butter. It's like a
So
smoky peanut butter, if anything.
kettle corn. It tastes like kettle corn popcorn.
Okay,
It tastes like kettle corn popcorn.
I give you that one. Yeah, that's it. Like a smokiness, but it's the popcorn.
It's kettle corn popcorn.
That is good, actually.
The like very dull sweet. So it cut down the sweet on that
Oh,
screwball.
100%. Yeah.
Screwball is so sweet. But that
Yeah.
Man. that is like
Because we've
kettle
had,
corn popcorn.
we've had screwball over ice, and that is not the flavor that we get
No.
over ice.
Absolutely not.
So like it's crazy just with ginger ale that that's what it brings out. Kind of putting us back on topic though. You brought up with the Mafia series. Um, it was brought up to me a while back. One of my uncles, they had brought it up and was talking about it. And I told him, I hadn't played it, but I played the third one. And the third one is another game I got to finish. I never finished it, which I know you did.
No, I did not finish the third
I
one.
thought you went through and
I was close to finishing
okay.
the third
Well,
one.
I was
Time.
I was close to that. then.
Time.
So-
I was real close to finishing it.
So I never got really past. I maybe hit 20% completion.
I honestly
maybe.
can't tell you the last game that I beat.
I'm a completionist.
Well,
Not so much
I
as like
normally
trophies
am.
and all
I
that.
normally am too, but it's like
But you're not big on single player story games. You story games in general. You like the online
like
side.
Hogwarts. I was to a certain point on it, was real into it, but I get bored, and I'm like,
You like multiplayer games.
I got to do something different.
You like multiplayer games.
Yeah,
100%.
I like interaction.
Yeah. To me, I like a good story. Now, if a story it hits me, I'm like, I'm into it. I'm involved. It is what it is. Schedule one's like that. I can play by myself and keep on going the way it works out. But if it had a good storyline to it, I'll be a lot more involved into it. But that's just me. But anyway, I got asked about it. I told them about the third one, and I was like, I really liked the third one. I liked how they did it. I just never finished it. But I could see where they're going to probably go with the next one being Old Country. And I wouldn't mind playing it. Do I want to get it right away? No. I definitely want to go back to the third one, beat it first, then look at it because, prices, they'll drop and you'll have sales and all that. So I'm not really going to hop straight into it. No.
I mean, I waited forever for Hogwarts to go on sale. You had it.
We got it at the same time. Oh, no.
No, remember, I
got
missed out on the sale,
Yeah, you
and I
did.
ended up waiting almost another 6 months for it to go back on sale.
Yeah, you got the same sell, but yeah, we did wait. I do remember that.
Because I refuse, and I think you've gotten to that same point. I refuse to pay full price for a game on day one release. I can't tell you the last time I paid. Actually, I can tell you the last time I paid a full price day one release for a game, and it was probably. I'm trying to think.
I can't help you on this one.
I'm like
I'm
trying
not
to
sure.
think on it. It was a PS4 game. It had to have been. It was whatever our last midnight release game that we went.
We talked
to
about
buy.
it. That's Call of Duty. It was one of those. Call
So
of
it
Duty
was
games.
one of the last Call of Duty.
Maybe Ghost.
Maybe that was
think-
Black Ops 3.
Ghost was the last one I bought. Ghost, I think, was the last. I think it was after 3. Want to say what Ghost was after 3. I have to look it up, but
But that was the last midnight release. That was the last time,
it was a Call of Duty game. I can
and that was the last time I paid full price for a video game.
So with me, I kind of
And PC it completely killed it and was like, we play more indie games
they're fun.
than we play AAA title games.
I brought that up. I'm not sure if it was on this podcast or if it was on maybe a squad cast that we did. But I brought that up. Like indie games used to not be a thing. Like you used to look at an indie game and be like, graphics
Nose
look
up to
horrible. Yeah, it's
Nose
like,
up to it.
can't do it. But indie games now, like they're releasing good content. I hate to say sketchy's contract if it's an indie game, but I mean, Schedule 1 would be an indie game. There's a couple good ones out there.
Me and Polly have spent a couple of nights, late nights, going through,
Cheapskate.
yeah. Thanks, Decoy. Appreciate it.
I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I can't help that he paid full price for Planet Coaster 2 and then hated the fucking game. Or City Skylines 2 and hated the game and wished he would have got a refund. But me and Polly have spent a couple of times in a Discord VC to where we're like, let's look for new games to play. Like we're not gonna buy anything. We're just gonna add a bunch of shit to our wish list that we think everyone would like.
Which is rare too. Is that a new game to play? Something
That's
not
how we
based off
got
something else.
Lunch Lady. Was me and Polly.
Yep.
Found Lunch Lady. Holy fuck. That's
There were
crazy, yeah.
there were a few games that me and Polly added to our wish list that was like, okay, we should try this, and we're like, wait, fuck this game, nah. You get to look, you can deep dive into the black market of Steam, and you can get into some fucked up shit.
You can find some shit if you yeah.
Calling me a cheapskate. Polly, step in on co-hosting.
All
So,
right.
Holly, have you heard anything on Mafia Old Country?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Are you
Never
familiar with
played
any of
any
the
of those
Mafia
games.
games? Say
No.
again? No.
No.
So okay,
No.
we were talking about like storyline games and stuff versus like multiplayer. Like, which one do you feel is more of your category? Is it multiplayer or story?
Kind of depends. I can do a good storyline game, like especially like when it comes to recording it. I feel like it makes more sense for it to be a single, not necessarily a single, like playing by yourself all the time, but you can. It's a lot easier to episode things out whenever you're doing it by yourself. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, I
if
will
you're
say
trying,
it's got to be a certain game. Like, it's got to be a certain
Don't call
way
me Pudding.
and,
That's your nickname.
for it to be a single
and
player game to play by yourself. It's got to be interactive to you. Like, it's got to
right.
stand out. So yeah,
And I also think that, like Sea of Thieves, for example, that's a good game to stream. Like that's a
oh
good
yeah,
game to stream. Like
that's like a PvP game. Yeah.
there's no, you know, like there's no story behind really anything,
Well, that's the
you
thing with
know.
streaming. Like,
So
a good game to be able to stream is a game that doesn't offer repetition. Yeah, Sea of Thieves, like you're going to see a lot of battles and stuff, but you're never going to see the same battle twice. And Hammy stream, I know we keep bringing him up at this point, but I mean, we've been playing Sea of Thieves with him, and it's like every time either I watch one of his streams or I'm a part of one of his streams, it's always something different. It's never the same at all. And I think with streaming video games, that's how it should be. If you're going to stream a game, you shouldn't be able to see a repetition. You should be able to see, okay, I just want to jump in and see what they're getting into, as a viewer. And Sea of Thieves is a really good one.
So I was bringing up games the other day, to Hammy for Twitch streaming.
Yeah.
Because Twitch has the option to collaborate.
Oh, I've seen
And
that.
so
Yeah.
you actually share views when you collaborate. And so how you watch Hammy stream, Decoy stream, my stream,
Yeah.
all at one time, you could actually click a button when we're collaborating and go between all three of our streams, and give them all. And I think that it counts as a view for everyone when we're collaborating.
Yeah, it's
But
a knock features, I think is what they're calling
I was
it.
saying that some games that we haven't played in a while, doing like the finals, live streaming the finals, live streaming Ready or Not, doing it, trying to find a couple of titles that there might not be as many people watching, like that specific, because Twitch breaks it up into what game you're playing and how many people follow it, how many people are watching currently, and you may be surprised that if it's actually a low number, you might be more inclined to get someone to view you with that lower number because they're specifically looking for that specific game.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to put yourself in a viewer's shoes. When you're going through and you're just going to say, like, okay, I'm going to spend the next, say, 20, 30 minutes going to watch a stream. You have all these clips. So say you're on Twitch at this point, and you're going through all these different streams, looking at them, not sure which one to click. Are you going to pick the one that has 0 views? Probably not. You're going to pick the one that has the most. But at the same time, is like if you have a low count of people watching, you're only going to have a certain selection to choose from. So you're going to see your numbers spike up as you're going through. So, I mean, that's not a bad
Twitch actually
strategy.
recommends you what games you should play and where they rank to where you would be in a viewership lineup.
Yeah.
So you can see, like, we were looking at it, and one of them was
Polly, you taking notes?
one of them was a game that
Taking notes.
that we have, but I can't remember what it was. And it's like, oh, I have that game, and I would rank like number 5 in view or in the lineup for someone to click my video,
Right.
if I went live on that. which we tried something new tonight on Twitch, and I'm curious of how it's going to play out. Actually, I can look out of curiosity.
Yeah,
We switched from talk shows and podcasts to where we thought we belonged, because that's what we are,
Yeah, I said I was gonna look it up. I didn't look it up.
to just chatting.
Yeah.
So curious of where we sit at right now on views.
I want to know how the category is. So I brought it up to BB earlier. You know, we talked about this way before, but I was giving them like a current standing, and the talk shows and podcasts, I think, were just under 100,000 viewers.
We've only got one view right now in just chatting, but we just started just chatting too.
Yeah. So we were looking at talk shows and podcasts. I told him, you know, they're just under 100,000 views. And this was earlier in the night or day. This was about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. And when I went to just chatting, they had 400,000 viewers just within this category, you know. And that's the thing that you got to think of too, is like, how many people are actually looking up a certain category? Are you going to pop up in it? And, you know, how many other people are streaming it? But I mean, when you talk about 400,000 versus just a little under 100,000, that's potentially a lot more viewers that you can gain.
One again.
Yeah, you're good. Like, that's the reason why this rule come up about, you know. That's the reason why I said I agree with you on that. Boogie, you're still here. We love you.
Well,
Should we chat?
Polly,
Yeah, Decoy, I agree. We're just chatting, so that's what it should be.
Let's do this right here. We brought up the never-ending roast of Polly.
Oh, this is perfect. We got Decoy in chat, so we know he's still here.
That's what I'm about to offer up.
Yep.
We've got Polly on the big screen. Decoy, Boogie, hop into the VC with us here in Studio A. And let's give Polly some roast. Let's make this a live roast of Polly.
Make it right.
And we're the host of it, and Polly has to sit back and take it and can tell you to fuck off.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right.
I'm just gonna put this out here. I'm gonna Kevin Hart this shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
Kevin Hart the
Please
shit
don't.
out of this.
Please don't.
I'm gonna Kevin Hart the shit out of this. Polly is my Tom Brady.
To make it fair, I think we ought to let them go first.
Well, no, they're gonna go first.
Yeah,
but
we
I'm
say
saying
last.
I'm saying that I'm the roast host.
Okay, you're not
You know what I mean? I'm the roast host.
He's hosting the roast.
I'm
He's
hosting the roast. So with that said, I'm going to be the Kevin Hart, and you're going to be my Tom Brady. So hey, Polly, fuck you. And then we'll give these guys their opportunity. Hunter, you have some really nice words that you probably want to say about Polly. And most of them probably have to do with being a cracker or wanting a cracker. What do you have for Polly in terms of roast?
I mean, it's the utmost respect for Paulie, to be honest. I mean, we played so many games with him. I mean, you remember like Grounded, we played Sketchies, I mean, Lethal Company. And it's like every time that we play with you, man, we have the best of times. And it's just because you love to rage quit on us. That is the most memorable situation. So where you even leave.
Oh, Boogie has nothing to be able to join VC.
Ah.
You're on your phone. Join on your phone. Are you at work right now?
Well, tell you this.
He's probably at work right now.
If anybody is not able to join our VC, put it in chat. We'll read it.
I'm assuming that's Decoy. I heard that doom.
Yep. Yeah, if you're Boogie, if you're
we
not,
need Decoy to set up to when he joins a VC, it goes quack, quack.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So, yeah, we got Decoy.
All right, what you got
What
on
up, Polly?
What you got on Polly, Decoy?
What up?
We got you, Boogie.
I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've actually talked to poor old Polly.
It's like, where do I start?
That's what he meant.
By the
to
way,
say.
Polly, fuck you. Like I said, I gotta keep up my Kevin Hart appearance here.
There you go. Fair. It's fair.
Oh man,
We
I don't
can't
even know
go.
where
We
to
can't go.
begin.
We can't have dead air. No
Come on.
dead air. No dead air.
It's pointing at
That's-
decoy,
that's the-
right?
See, so being gone makes it harder to come up with jokes. That's good.
No,
I'll keep
decoy's
that.
trying to pick out his
Oh
perfect ones.
shit! Oh, there's Boogie,
Oh, there
the
we go.
Boogeyman himself.
Boogie's like, you know what? I got something.
Yeah, Boogie's like, let me figure my life out real quick. He's like, I get the opportunity to talk shit to Polly. We're about to have y'all. Anyone else join waiting room A, and Decoy will pull you up at some point. We're gonna get a line.
Yeah,
We're gonna get a
do it.
lineup. Anyone want to join the Discord? Whatever. There's a link somewhere.
Oh,
Y'all
shit.
figure it out.
We lost Boogie.
Oh damn it!
He's trying.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Well,
He might have had mic issues for a second. So, Decoy, what you got for us?
so what rock did you crawl out from under this time to come out onto the show, Polly?
The one that's like a little bit darker gray gets a little bit more sun.
Oh, so you're becoming a turtle now, are you?
Yeah, I'd say
Oh,
that.
okay.
Well, the thing is, he's just about as white as Tater was last night with that shirt that Tater was wearing, to where he almost blended in with that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So we can obviously tell you don't have a tan because you are wearing a peach shirt and you're nowhere near the color of that peach shirt that you're wearing.
No. Yeah, I'd say no.
Either that or your camera quality color is shit. And
Probably is.
I mean, you kind
I
of
mean-
look
I
like
mean,
you've
dude,
never been in the sun. You look almost like Edward from fucking Twilight, but you don't sparkle.
I mean, Taylor, shit, dude, you live in Oklahoma, okay? You should have a fucking farmer's tan.
Oh, shit. There's...
I probably have
See
a
what
little
I'm
bit
starting here? Oh, by the way, Polly, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you back.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
15-yard penalty.
Yep. 15-yard penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct
Give me a ginger ale.
on the defense team. What am I doing?
Ginger ale.
Well, actually, what we need Polly to be streaming with you some more change or something, so we can come up with better shit to to roast his ass on.
Damn. I mean, we could play some finals after this, and I can guarantee you he'll get pissed off and leave our 8-man crew.
Probably.
Yeah, he'll rage quit. See, that's another thing. Why'd you name your YouTube channel Polly's Profanity Gaming? It should have been called Polly's Rage Quit Gaming.
We all know why he named it Polly's Profanity, and it was because he cussed so much in an episode with Hammy Games of Schedule 1, in a recorded episode at that, to where we said we were recording, and he knew it was going on YouTube. Now he's probably real used to recording with me, to where it's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
To getting with someone that treats their shit like a business and doesn't want bad publicity, but in my opinion, bad publicity equals good publicity at some point.
Wait, you don't want somebody that's a stickler in the mud who's like, oh, well, I can't say this. Let me try to say, oh, fudge this.
He told him, you should change your name to Polly's Profanity next day. Polly's Profanity.
I got permission.
Polly's definitely a follower and not a leader.
I thought it was a good name.
I mean, it wasn't bad, yeah. There was just circumstances that led to it. I mean, you kind of followed in pursuit of somebody telling you, oh, you cuss too much, so I guess I'm going to bitch you out and be like, you know what? My stream's going to be called Profanity.
That's
Name your
what he
channel
did
like,
right
well,
there.
goddamn, that's your favorite saying.
Welcome to the Roast of Polly.
Fuck you, Polly. For those of you, I hope all of y'all watch the Tom Brady roast, or you're not going to get what I mean by I'm going to Kevin Hart him during this roast. Every time someone said something to Tom Brady, Kevin Hart, fuck you, Tom Brady. He's my Tom Brady. That was a good roast. Did you watch that
I
roast?
did. Oh, not the whole thing. I watched clips of it, to be fair.
And most of it, Kevin Hart did say "fuck you, Tom Brady." Probably.
Oh, yeah. That tastes like straight root beer.
Really, the root beer overpowered the ginger ale.
All right, take a little
Bro,
sip.
why are you doing this to me? I'm doing the clear. You're doing the dark. You know I like the
Yes, you
dark
can.
and the clear.
If you weren't on cranberry, I'd drink some, but no, I can't do cran apple. Straight root beer.
Straight root beer. It actually made it not taste diet. Because that normally tastes diet. Like when we tried it, it has an aftertaste. The ginger ale actually makes it straight up root beer.
Yeah.
To me, it tastes like a Bart's root beer.
One of the more nastier root
There's
beers out
different
there.
Or
ones.
mug.
But, yeah, I was going to say mugs would be mine, but there's different ones, so it's hard to say which. But yeah, straight root beer.
It's one of them caffeine free ones.
Ah, shit. Where'd he go? Y'all ran him off. Ah, fuck.
If you're gonna drink root beer, it's gotta be IBC root beer, and it's gotta be ice freaking cold.
I got ice in here.
No, he's talking about the IBC.
Oh, I know.
Sprecher root beer is better.
Say it again? Which one?
That's a Wisconsin
Sprecher
thing.
root beer.
It's a Wisconsin
Yeah,
thing.
it's
root
got to
beer.
be. I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's one of them Canada things. 'Cause
We're
they're by
not
the Great
Canada,
Lakes.
jackass.
They're by the Great. The only good thing you have in Wisconsin, and it's debatable, is cheese.
I've seen that 70s show. It goes from Wisconsin to Canada. That's how it works.
Am I bad? Hold on, I gotta do it. Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
You're not gonna give them the Green Bay Packers and all that either.
Well, they are the best.
Hey,
Over
he's
those
back.
gay-ass
All I
Cowboys.
know is one of the best things that came out of Mississippi played for the Green Bay Packers. Brandon
Hart.
Jackson of Horn Lake, Mississippi, played for the Cheeseheads.
Where the fuck he go? I thought he just sat back down. Yeah, there he is. All right, so
Sorry.
we can continue
I
the
did.
roast.
No, I was reaching under my desk. Sorry. No, I had my headphones on. I heard all that.
Okay.
Armless Polly.
Oh, shit.
Oh, is he just diving on in?
Sounded like it. Go for it, Boogie.
Well, if you watch it, when he puts his arms back, his arms always disappear. So
He just
He's so white he blends in with his own green screen. How's his head still there?
That's
He
white.
should just be a shirt.
That's not white. That's gray.
He does look gray.
That's gray.
He does look gray. He doesn't know how to use NVIDIA. He doesn't have. He's using his monitors as lighting. He has no light in front of him.
You saw his vape. Like his vape is so out of date. It's still corded to a power supply. Like mine is. Mine's the battery supply.
He keeps his vape on the charger for so long the battery's completely dead. See how it black screen? Unplug it again. He keeps it in the charger so long he fried the fucking battery. So the only time he
No,
can
I
vape is
did.
when he's at his computer desk.
That's not true. It just died.
Yeah, because you keep it on the charger so long and you can only hit your vape at your
No.
computer
See,
desk.
that's what I like about my vape here.
No.
Bad
I got
part is
batteries.
he can't even tell that his vape tastes dead. Like that vape, he's had that vape for a solid year. He's had that vape for a
Fuck up,
solid
you're
year.
fucking-
It looks like
He
it's
doesn't
starting-
realize that it
Dude,
says that it's
dude.
only 5,000 puffs. He can't count to 5,000, so he's still trying to count 5,000 puffs, and he's still only at like one.
I mean, the shit's so old, it's fading away. I mean, look at it. It just keeps fading off screen. I mean, damn.
He's drinking an expired Michelob Ultra. I just seen the expiration date on that. It expired like 2 years ago.
He said it makes it taste more like water, is what it
Well,
is.
I got it yesterday, so I surely hope it's not expired.
Yeah, you got ripped off. Where'd you get that? At the pawn shop?
Well, they wouldn't accept his
Wow.
vape as a pawn trade-in because.
Oh, he didn't pawn his vape. He still has his vape.
Well, no, he tried though.
Yeah, they were like, no, we don't accept batteries with vapes. Like yours is still corded. We don't fuck off with that.
Like, what the
I
hell?
mean, no, I mean, his beer isn't really beer anyway. It's probably only 3.2 beer anyway.
Damn.
Probably is actually. He's probably right about that actually. It's just convenient. It's just convenience store beer.
It
so-
should
Yeah,
be
if you buy it at a
5%.
convenience store, it's only going
Just
to be like
convenience store
3.2,
beer.
so it's
It
a
should be
non-alcoholic
4.8.
beverage.
It's 4.2%.
Wait, is that
Just even 6.0.
Mon, I
4.2?
think Mon's close to that. If not that.
Yeah, you're like me at this point.
4.2. Yeah, Bud Light, 4.2. Not
Yeah,
bad.
4.2. That's the standard in beer.
You get more like just
So you get that
flavor.
Missouri state line. It's something about that Missouri area. You can get up to like 4.8, and there's no sales tax on beer.
Go to the liquor store, you can buy a keg of it for 6.0.
Well, there's a limit in most states on alcohol limitations.
Yeah.
The further north you go, because you get close to Canada, and everyone likes to mount everything, and that's why Canada calls their highway patrol Mounties, because they like to hump shit. That's why it's higher alcohol content.
Yeah.
Because the drunker you get, the more a horse looks better. So you'll mount it.
It's not a horse, it's a freaking moose.
Whatever. It's still big.
True.
Boogie left again. He had to go get the wife. Like, bro, let her Uber.
Or Lyft.
We talked about this earlier. Or no, it was me and Ace. You weren't in there. Me and Ace talked earlier and told Jess, like, we couldn't hear what she was saying because she didn't have women's rights.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, you did not say that.
Men were
He did. I
men
heard
were
it.
men were talking, so be quiet. We live in the South, bro. You know how that shit goes.
He's like, I don't want to be a part of this. That's what he's getting at. It's like, nope.
I'm not getting involved. I didn't do
Yep.
anything. I didn't say anything about that shit.
Don't worry, I'll let the wife know what's going on.
Nah.
Decoy, how'd Sea of Thieves go for you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we watched a majority of you by yourself, and it looked like you were holding your own.
I tell you, he didn't like the storm.
Oh, that storm's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
went
you ended
through
up
3
anchoring,
different
and we're sitting there
storms.
like waiting out the storm. It almost looked like.
I was trying to. It was okay. So first of all, I picked up the that loot, and I went to the wrong island, and I'm thinking, why the fuck is it not here? It's like, it's got to be here. It's like, and kind of find out, I was one set of islands off, and then a freaking reaper came in and tried to sink my ass.
Oh shit. Yeah, we didn't make it that far.
So I went around the rocks and was doing zigzags through the rocks. I lost them. Finally got that sent over and got that. And I was docking at one of the outposts. Hemi joined in. And then that big ass fireboat came in and just started pounding the living crap out of us.
Damn.
I mean, we weren't even on the freaking boat. We were at an outpost. And then another freaking storm came in. And I mean, I think my boat almost sank like 20 times tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I saw you at least 3 times. Like come close, like real close calls. So Decoy, do you have any advice for Polly? Because he's talking about first time playing it, getting into it. Do you have any advice from your perspective to help him out?
So I would say just charter a boat. Literally, just go out, start looking, do some of the missions. I mean, if you do some of the smuggling stuff, you can get some high yield off of it. I mean, I dropped off one picture and they gave me 10,000. We dropped off a
Probably, did you buy the damn game yet?
I was working on it, and then we started talking. So
you got Game
Did you at
Pass,
least give
don't
them
you?
the link for the price?
Do you need the link to CD keys?
no, I have it. I'm already on it. I just
Okay, we'll
forgot
make
to grab
sure.
my wallet. Forgot to grab my wallet, so I need to go get it. Oh, I gotta fucking.
I get tired of buying games for people. I never get the same return.
Dude, I just spent
And-
$45 on worth of games, but I got multiple games though.
I would just say just go out and just start doing some of the missions.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of videos on how to go through and do combat.
Yeah, that's a big one.
'Cause you
Yeah,
wanna make
they
sure
go
your cannon-
left, you go right.
Right.
Just about.
You want your side facing them at all times, no matter what.
Which is hard to do. It really is a hard concept to learn.
Well, it's one of those things we talked about before. Is like if you have a set helmsman.
I don't recommend the missions. I
do.
recommend you get into safer seas to where you're fighting straight up AI when it comes to the ships.
Well,
That way you can get your fair balance of what battle is like. Because missions aren't going to 100% give you battle readiness.
well, you're never going to get that experience, no. But you get the hang of it at a point. But I do agree to a certain point that the safer seas aspect is if you go on safer seas, you can go around these rocks. You've seen them, Decoy's seen them. You could sail around them. It's just one big rock in the middle of the water. And if you are able to set up a death circle, which is what it's called, to where your ship just does a perfect circle around this rock. If you can set your wheel and kind of get the feeling for it and do a death circle, you can get on your cannons and you can learn how to shoot your cannons coming from a curve, because there is a difference to where if your ship is sailing directly straight, and I mean the wheel has to be set straight, there's a difference if you curve it or turn it just a little bit, that you got to shoot your cannonballs a certain way. And if you can come off
It really
with that,
only matters on chain shot. It does matter on cannons too, because you have to.
well, chain shots
you-
matter too.
But chain shots, you have to be straight just about. It's hard to shoot while that wheel's turned to know where
Well-
it's going to go, because you have to compensate, like with cannonballs doing that hard turn. You have to compensate far left, far right to know exactly how far they are in front
Well, with
in front of you.
with anything that you shoot out of the cannon, there is a perspective on it to where if you're turning a certain way, so say there's a left, a mid, and a right. If you're going straight, you can shoot directly mid and it'll hit every time. Now, you do have to compensate for the ship a little bit. I get that. But if you're turning a certain way, depending on which way you're turning, you have to aim a little either to the left or a little to the right, because there is a difference on it. So if you can learn that, which Hammy has a Discord, him and Decoy, since Decoy's here, he can vouch for it, is that they posted literally tons of videos on different points of contact of like stuff that you got to watch out for. But the aiming one is the big one, is because like I said, if you're going straight, if you're sailing straight, it's a whole nother level versus turning. So it's a big learning curve. But I mean, you won't know either until you're in battle with other players, or if you get a good enough ship like a Skelly or something coming after you and you fight with them. But it's all a big learning curve. You're never going to be able to just pull it off right from the get-go. It's not one of those games.
No, and I mean, because 2/3 of my cannonballs don't even hit the target.
I mean, yeah, you have to judge it. So like, I think me and Hammy, we had a conversation. I'm not sure if it was with y'all or if it was just on one of his streams. But you want to make sure you, after like the first, make sure you don't tip the bottle. Just make sure like, you want to make sure like your fourth shot, your third or fourth shot is actually hitting. That way you have an estimate of, okay, like this shot just made it. I don't really have to adjust it too much, because yeah, your first two shots are going to be off. You're never going to hit that first shot just right. It's hard to. I mean, you can, but I mean, it's really hard to. But if you are able to get the shot lined up within the third or fourth shot, you're good. Because at that point, you're not wasting too many cannonballs, or whatever you're shooting with.
Yeah, I mean, there is definitely one hell of a learning curve.
Yeah.
And another thing is,
I get
I
some
would
more ice.
recommend playing
Yeah,
it
we grab
by
a
controller.
drink one.
Oh,
I'm gonna let you. I
Yeah.
want you to try. I'm doing vodka, or I'm doing tequila. So I'm gonna do the expensive tequila, and I'm doing the cheap tequila now. I'm gonna let you taste the difference in the cranberries and tequilas.
well, as long as it's not apple, I'm all right.
Yeah, that's why I'm switching to the grape.
Yeah, when you said it, I was like, okay, I get where he's going. But yeah, Sea of Thieves is definitely a learning curve. It's one of those things that's hard to say, okay, you're going to jump in the first time and you're going to master it. That's never going to happen. It's rough, but I mean, you got to get yourself into some shit to learn.
What you want? Sticking to what you got? Or you going with something different?
We got grape. Actually, let me go back.
You gonna try the peanut butter jelly?
Might as well, right?
That might actually be a good peanut butter jelly.
It's crayon. So I mean, Ocean Spray is on top of that.
Yeah, went with the name brand. Didn't go with the cheap like normally would.
Or shit. Put this first.
You ain't even been using my knife, have you?
I've been just shaking. If you stir it enough, it's all right. So, Polly, any information that Decoy and me just said, like, does that kind of like help you, or do you think that's just something that you got to learn on your own?
I mean, I'm sure, just getting into the game and playing is always the best thing you can do to learn a game. So
100%, yeah.
I don't think you and I have ever been on Safer Seas together.
Safer Seas?
Yeah.
I've never been on Safer Seas.
I don't think I've ever logged into Safer Seas.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I've never
Ever.
been on Safer Seas.
Ever.
I can 100% agree with you on that. We've never been on Safer Seas. I don't know, like, to me, like, you can get in a lot of shit so Safer Seas is just your safer portion of it. There's a regular game where there's players out. Safer Seas is or the players are out there, but they can't attack you or some shit like that.
Which is stupid.
Yeah. But at the same time, you don't get a whole bunch of like of the perks from it.
You don't get a lot of XP from anything.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. You cannot.
So
Can you get Pirate Legend in Safer Seas?
I don't think so. Hammy was saying there's something that differs from it. So there's like a punishment for playing Safer Seas. Safer Seas is more of a learning curve. Like I said,
Like the season 17 pretty much does not include Safer Seas. I know that 100%. With the loot and stuff, with having to go to the smugglers with season 17, Safer Seas it did not get that, so they're not getting the payout that people are getting. And Decoy played it right tonight because Decoy and me were talking earlier, and majority of his reason for getting in tonight is he wanted to make money before they patch it, because it almost seems like it's an error on their end that they're paying out too much money for this smugglers update for season 17. You can make millions quick, fast, and in a hurry.
So I was on Hammy's stream, watching, not a part of it, but I was in there talking with him about it. To me, I think it's more of a PvP learning curve as what they're trying to push. Not necessarily saying it's a learning curve to play this part of the update, but I think they're pushing for people to learn how to PvP, because you got to think like
PvP is a lost art.
Yeah, it is. And the way Hammy was doing the sunken treasures at one point was there was so much loot on this sunken treasure, which is now hard to find. It's not everywhere like it used to be. And there's so much treasure, like especially if you're a solo or something, you're going to spend more time in that water going back and forth trying to pick up all this treasure. But if you're being realistic on this, the more time you spend in the water, especially if you're solo, the more opportunity you have somebody rolling up on you.
But you had said what you would do in that situation.
Yeah.
That if you rolled up seeing someone solo on a sloop away from their boat, and they're going down under and coming up and letting their treasure come up. And there's air gaps in the ship, so they never have to actually come 100% back up. They can just release, go back down, so they never know what's actually going on with their boat.
Yep.
That you would just do a roll by, harpoon what's going on in the ocean, and they get back up and they're like, "Where's my shit?"
Yeah, 100%. I would do.
And you never had to go into battle. You never had to do anything.
I guess technically it'd be
Except
called a
for
sell by, but I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the same premise. I told Hammy that was like, all I would do, like, if I know you're underwater, I see that no one's on the ship. I know that whoever's in the water is, everyone's in the water. Yeah, I'm just going to harpoon everything and keep going. Whatever loot I get, I'm not going to wait around for you to finish out. I'm just going to take whatever loot I see real quick and keep on going. By the time you realize I'm gone, you're not going to catch up with me before I sell.
So this is cheap tequila.
Cheap, yeah.
That's cheap tequila. It tastes cheap.
Yeah.
It tastes cheap. Wait till I do that big one.
Ooh. Uncrustables.
That's what it turned it into. Screwball. What it turned Screwball into?
Let me know.
Peanut butter off the head.
Peanut butter on the end of that. I thought I got peanut butter on the middle of it, but that's definitely on the end. I get a creamy at the very end of it. When I passed to you, it hit me. I was like,
I
wait.
can taste the bread.
That shit's uncrustable right there. I forget the bottle. Remember they did the mix, the peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah. Smuckers.
Smuckers, yeah. It almost tastes like that. If you were to do a evenly mix from it. But yeah, we were talking like with that though, it's like if you're going under and stuff like that and you're trying to be greedy with it, they put so much shit on there. They're pretty much saying they want PvP. They want somebody to catch you because you're going to be greedy. I think that's the main goal, is for someone to learn how to PvP.
It took Hammy a minute to be like, okay, I have to stop. Like, he was at that borderline point of greedy.
And he was on a dead server.
He was. But he was on that. He was on that borderline of greedy, to where he was like, "There's just too much on this ship, and I can't handle it. I don't want to take the risk," because he was actually going all the way back up, checking his surroundings, going back down, which is smart.
He's a PvP player, yeah.
He is. It got to a point to where he was going down, and he was like, "Okay, last one. Okay, last one." And he did it 3 or 4 times, and then he was like, "Okay, seriously, this has to be the last one." And that was his
stuff, yeah.
That was his season 17 showcase, pretty much. That's not what he called.
That's what I called it. Yeah,
that's what you called it.
Yep.
It's not what he called it, but he gave a showcase of everything that was going on. He showed Smuggler's Island, all of that.
Decoy was a part
how
of
that
it.
was
Like,
going on.
he wasn't there with Hammy, but he was in there with me on the chat, testing out theories. Decoy told him, like, look out for sunken treasures because it might be worth
I was
more.
in the chat too,
Yeah,
because I was the one that was like, try to do the rowboat thing, see if it explodes your boat.
Yep.
Called it out, and he did it on a live stream tonight. Grab the black barrel, try to go on a ship, put it there, blow it up, or light it, jump off, and see if it sinks it. And he did it on a Skelly ship, and completely, right when it did it, mass went over. Mass automatically on that Skelly ship just went.
I mean, were you there when he did it to his own ship? When he shot it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he counted out 7 holes in the ship.
Which is what it can take.
Yeah.
Because he knows that, I think he said it's on the left side, because he knows exactly how many holes on each side.
Yeah.
I think it's left side 4, right side 3, back side 2.
And that's all depending on the ship too. But I mean, I think he was
so
on
that's
a sloop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows exactly how many can be punctured in the sloop.
Yeah.
What's up, Boogie? Glad you're back.
Hey. Ain't missed much, Boogie. We're talking about Sea of Thieves right now and just kind of giving out little tips here and there, that stuff that we've learned with the new season. But Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff you can learn, especially like just watching people play. Like, I'm not one of those gamers that spend more time watching than playing. Like, yeah, I will watch somebody play a new game to me and just kind of see their review on it. The newest game for me, at this point, I don't know how new it is, but it was the prison simulator digging game. There is like a difference. There's two of them out there. One of them is where you're playing as a prison guard, and the other one you're actually a prisoner. I watched a 20-minute stream.
I'd rather play as the prisoner than the prison guard.
Exactly. When I first saw the guard thing, I was kind of pissed off because I saw it and I was like, "Oh shit, this is cool."
Because you're talking about being a prisoner, so you're one person. Being a prison guard, you're talking about you're watching multiple people.
Yeah, and they can do whatever. And at that point, it's like I want to do the whatever. I want to do the bad thing, not the good thing.
But you
Fuck
get what I'm
that.
saying? Like being the prison guard, you're watching multiple people.
Oh, yeah.
Being the prisoner, you're only watching the guards.
I get where
right?
you're coming from, but for me, all right, so from my perspective, the way I see it, how I would want to play.
Or can other prisoners screw you over?
Yeah, so
Is
like,
that a thing too? Like, do you have snitches?
so all right. So the base of it would be between the difference on would be if I was a guard or a prisoner. The prisoner, I can do more shit, or at least in my head, I can do more shit than I can as a guard. I want to do the bad thing, not the good thing here. Going off what you're coming from is the actual game that allows me to be the prisoner. You're pretty much escaping from jail at this point. It's a builder game, just like all these sim games that are coming out now. It's a what do they call it? It's a time game to where you're just looking to kill time. That's all it is. There was a game a while back
You're all about killing time. You literally played a game to where you just dug a hole.
I was literally about to say it. It was
literally you were just digging a hole.
There was a game about digging a hole.
Did you make it to China?
No, that wasn't the goal. The goal was that you bought a house. You learned that there was buried treasure within the backyard. The dude was crazy, skeptical.
So you never made it to China. That's always been the thing, that when you dig, he realizes he has a fucking background, right? And when he walks away, he's not like they get to see the entirety of his logo, right?
He must be on camera, like, you know what?
Jeff said that it looks like he's on drugs.
He might be shooting up right now. We don't know.
Heroin?
Who knows? But anyway, so
what do you think, Decoy? What's your opinion on Polly? It looks like Polly lost a bunch of weight.
He did look a little skinny.
He is looking real skinny.
Yeah, it looks like you lost a 42-pound shadow.
Are you talking about my shadow? What is up with you and Tanner talking about my fucking shadow? I don't even have a shadow tonight. I'm like Peter Pan. It left.
Hey, I'm not.
No, that's just how big
I'm
you
not the
are.
one
It just takes up the room. You just can't see it. It's just all
Is that
over.
why the room's dark?
A little bit.
Fuck off.
Hey, I'm not the one that calls a flight of stairs, a hate crime.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You can't walk up one flight.
Shit, I wish. I live in a freaking 2-story house, and I always have to go up and down stairs. I need a fucking escalator.
I thought you had one of those old people chairs on the stairwell that just brought you up and down.
Please.
Dude, you're at that age. You need that. Like, at this point, that's elder abuse.
Huh.
You see how I'm changing this to Roast of Decoy?
Hey, did you? Everybody here?
So, last night it was brought up on Unfiltered that you were really hurt on the departure of Timmy, and you've been depressed. Are you depressed now, or have you gotten better since the announcement of you're going to do an episode of Aftermath once a month, and you don't have to cover any of the shows, and you and Timmy can do whatever the fuck you want to on y'all's podcast?
I went Polly.
Polly left.
He scared the hell out of him. I still don't know what the hell's going on there.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought the original deal for Aftermath was to literally just roast you.
Y'all still can, but y'all don't have to. Y'all have free creative control over Aftermath. As long as you aftermath something, it could be the world news. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Aftermath something. That is once a month. You guys do what the fuck you want to with that podcast. Aftermath is supposed to come back. Are you happy with the revival of Aftermath? Are you happy to have Timmy back?
No, I mean, I never really had a quarrel with him.
Do what?
I never had a quarrel with him.
Well, no, I'm not saying y'all had beef. Just, are you happy that he's back and y'all are about to create y'all's baby again?
Yeah, like what are your thoughts on
What
it?
are your thoughts on it? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of glad it's back. I mean, it's
You've pondered what you wanted to do with it on your own solo. That you had plans for it. You just didn't know exactly how you wanted to do it. You talked about combining it with the front porch, being able to utilize the branding off of it. To now, you don't have to worry about utilizing the branding off of it. You've got the front porch, and y'all can intertwine them if you actually absolutely wanted to. Yes, Boogie, you can talk to us after the show. Absolutely. But you now have your option to have Timmy back.
Yeah, I mean, y'all had y'all's break, is the way I see it. Is like you had your break at this point.
Had a hiatus.
Yeah. And then, like, now you hear that you can
I
go
can't wait
back
to hear
into
that
it.
fucking song come back on to where it talks shit about me, and I created that fucking song is the bad
Yeah.
part.
I mean,
But it fit them perfectly because they both like to talk shit about me.
yeah, so, like, we don't have Timmy here right now to get his perspective on it, but, like, since y'all been on the break and all that, how do you feel about, like, knowing, like, it's going to come back? Like, are you excited for it? Or are you just, like, okay, let's get our thoughts together between you and Timmy? Like, how's that going for you?
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, so, like, y'all been on a break for so long at this point to where we haven't had an aftermath. You really have been away from each other on this podcast, knowing that it's going to come back, knowing that Timmy's going to be a part of it with you again. What are your thoughts on that? Like, is it something that's like, okay, like, do I have to rush back into this? Like, we got to go back to watching episodes. Like, are you happy that it's being brought back as a entirety? Like, what are your thoughts on it, knowing that the aftermath is going to come back?
Well, I mean, Timmy and I think we're gonna have to go back into kind of a planning stage and kind of figure out what we want to do on it. Like I told Timmy, I said it's not going to be a live show. It's going to be a recorded show and then released as a video.
Okay.
And and the reason why is kind of twofold. One, trying to get together and do a live show is really, really hard.
But y'all are no
especially
longer
like
doing
that.
live shows.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so it's going to be like a recorded show. But
Y'all
we're gonna
will
have to
release your shows
know-
as premiere, just so that you know. It's not just posting an episode. You're going to release it as premiere. That way, like, if you wanted to be in chat, me and Hunter have done 2 Drunks premieres. Release it as a premiere. That way, you guys can still be live commentating your own show. If one of you is available or whatever, that way someone's in the chat if you wanted to be.
The good way with that is too is like you can be on your phone and just kind of view it. You don't have to actually listen to it because y'all, y'all understand exactly what y'all are about to be talking about. You understand the whole video, but you can watch out for chat if anybody has any questions. That's
Give
pretty much how we ran
context.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're still kind of in that stage where I think we're gonna have to weed some stuff out, and before we actually go back into it again,
Yeah, I mean, this is
because
still
it's
fairly new. I mean, we just found this out. You know, y'all are getting back together. So I mean, that's respectfully. That's you're right. Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, like I was telling y'all like last night, or I think I can't remember if it was mentioned on the Unfiltered or not, but it's like the front porch was originally um, kind of like me as the center host, and then all the rest of the squad popping in to just had general conversations that are. Um, I had to raise it up to like PG-13 so that way BB could get on the show.
Yeah.
But just general conversations and
It's a
stuff.
hard thing to do
And
to filter myself.
but
Takes
it,
a lot
For
it
of
got
work.
to
you,
the point
yeah.
Yeah,
where
you pointed out every time I filter my own self, you're like, did BB just filter? Because it's like you could tell when I have to stop and think about something before I say it. Because
Well, all the
my
time.
first thought is to say what I want to, but then you can see me pause as I get ready to say what I want to say, and I start to say what I want to say, and it's like, reel it back in, BB.
I've noticed it on Hammy streams because like you'll get to saying something, I can hear the word starting out, and then it's like you just said, you pause, like you stop yourself or you finish the word out, and you're like, you'll be like, shh, you know that stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he definitely filtered himself out. But I mean, you know,
no,
with
it's
the
just the
certain
alcohol.
podcasts, I get that, you know, 100%, you know, especially if you're trying to like not necessarily take away from it, but like just kind of tone it down. Like you want to be respectful on that. But the most I've seen it done was on Hammy's his streams, to where like I don't know if it's something with Twitch that you just don't want to interfere with, but like yeah, you definitely
Well, when
censor
someone's on a
yourself.
path to affiliate and they're calling their stuff path to affiliate, I don't want to fuck shit up. You know what I mean? Like,
I do.
you're literally trying to get a brand, and Twitch is the easiest to be able to talk how you want to talk.
Yeah.
You just got to click some buttons to be able to say whatever the fuck you want to on Twitch. You can almost kill somebody on Twitch and get away with it being live streamed because they literally ask you,
yeah.
is there going to be a lot of profanity? Is there going to be drug and alcohol use? Is there going to be sexual explicit things or sexual explicit things going to be talked about? Is Did I already say blood and gore?
No, yeah.
Okay, so blood and gore. So like there's multiple things that they ask you before a stream goes live. So something that they do on the gaming side, and one of those being Sea of Thieves, is when you hit Sea of Thieves as a game, even though that's not an MA game,
Yeah.
they automatically go ahead and take out profanity
Yeah.
out of it. Don't know why, but there's automatically grayed out boxes with that specific game to where it's like they automatically know already, okay, we're choosing these options for you because we know you can't meet them. Boom. Us specifically, I think we hit all of the boxes
I mean,
when we go live.
crazy
You
enough.
don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about.
I was gonna say crazy
I almost
enough.
feel like we can run the Gauntlet challenge on Twitch and be just fine.
Well, like I said, like we've hit.
Let's give a reaction video on Run the Gauntlet challenge on Twitch.
But not like
I think we can do it.
Like I said, we've hit blood and gore. We've hit it from you.
On this bottle right here.
Yeah, you bled not into my glass. You bled on the outside of my glass because I was like, "Is there blood on my glass now?" And you're like, "No, no." And I was like, "I'm literally seeing blood," and you're like, "It's on the outside," and you wiped it off. I was like, "Okay, it is." I was about to have to do a whole like deep wash on the inside of my glass here, but I mean, yeah, I mean, shit happens. You're gonna run into that shit, but it's cool that they allow you to try to foresee, I guess, in the future. Which I mean, our case, like blood and gore ain't gonna be a thing, really. Vomit and all that, maybe, but blood and gore, no.
What is your opinion, Decoy, And Hunter,
No, what,
you can answer the same
what it
question.
is,
What
what
is
it
your
is,
what is your
what it
opinion? I can hear myself.
No, I thought he was talking.
no, what it is Twitch has a better understanding of what the First Amendment is compared to YouTube.
Yeah,
True.
absolutely true.
Yeah.
You can make money on Twitch a lot faster than you can on YouTube.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Oh,
where
yeah.
your viewers are. Yeah.
Which we're loyal, which is our problem. And Hunter's tried to talk me away from YouTube.
No, I
You-
disagree with that. No.
You've tried to talk me away from it for like, let's focus on Twitch and then upload to YouTube afterwards.
No.
That's been a conversation before.
You don't
No.
even have to do that now with
My-
Stream Elements. With the new Stream Elements, tonight I dual stream between Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Decoy, you
I had
realize that
21 viewers.
Decoy, you realize that
on-
we've been dual streaming for almost a year now.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Okay, just make
upload
sure
it
you
to
realize
do
that
it.
me and Hunter have been doing that, and that's not that's not even a Stream Elements thing.
Yeah. Like I
You
run
don't even have to
OBS.
use Stream Elements.
Now I will say BB loves Stream Elements.
No, I switched to
No.
OBS.
No, that's
I'm
Streamlabs.
completely 100%.
How long ago
No,
was that?
Stream-
About 2 weeks ago, I switched over.
2 weeks ago. But you've been streaming a lot longer than
But
that.
I
though.
have switched over
No.
100%.
You're getting,
like last night,
you're-
for Unfiltered, everything has been transferred over to OBS.
But my point is like,
But I do
no.
need you to help me set up.
You're getting
dual
it
stream.
confused.
but my
That's
point is like
Stream-
I've been doing
that's not
OBS
Stream Elements.
forever. Yeah, I've
That's
never
not
done Stream Elements
That's Streamlabs.
or Streamlabs. Yeah,
Streamlabs
you're right.
and
You're right.
Stream
But
Elements
you
are
don't
two
have to use
separate items.
you don't have to use Stream Elements to multi-stream.
Yeah, I use OBS to multi-stream.
But
Or
he,
No, I
dual
use
stream.
OBS.
he's using Stream Elements as a plugin on OBS
Yeah.
to multi-stream.
And all you gotta do is
And
just
you
go
don't
in,
have
put
to
your
do that.
information in there, and then flip it on. Then as soon as you hit start, it sends it to both automatically.
Well, yeah, I mean we have the same setup. All I have to do is hit up when we go live. Like when I officially go live to start it out, there's two buttons. There's one to go for Twitch and one for to go to YouTube. And the only difference I have to do is go to YouTube website, which I
That's-
already have pulled
But
up.
that's because of me that you have to do that because I have the main stream key
It,
for YouTube.
it doesn't matter. Like, either way, if I had my own, I would still have to go live from the site. It's because it's a secondary. It's not a first. Twitch is my first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah. So like, well, all I gotta do is I
I need to
press.
set mine up that way.
So all I gotta do is I press green light on both of them from OBS, and then I go to the YouTube, which I already have pulled up because I'm ready for it, and I just click go live, and it's already got my stream summary or our stream summary pulled up, and it starts it.
Truly, what we need to do. Am switching to Meld for my streaming and recording.
I've heard of Meld.
Okay.
I think it's still new.
Uh,
I haven't heard too much on it.
what
Boogie,
we
but
need to
It's
do,
pretty
Good for you.
buggy.
what we need to do, and I got to talk to Jess about it. And I don't think it would be a problem. But what we need to do is we need to set my PC up to where my PC has everybody's intros, outros, all of it. To where at any point my PC can host a show because we do everything in Discord. So you can hide. Everyone has cameras when it comes to Discord.
Yeah.
So where, if need be, Squad Productions can host a show. If you get what I'm getting at. Squad Productions can host a show.
if need be,
So if need be, my PC is Squad Productions, which is how it's supposed to be anyways.
you can jump in.
I can jump in and I have everyone's intros and all I have to do is set it up. And you creating your OBS, all I have to do is export your files or import your files into my OBS and have everyone's intros. And really, I'm the true hub, or we're the true hub. You'll get what I'm getting at afterwards.
I mean, based on what you just said,
What
I
I'm
get
thinking is moving my desk in here.
that. Not that slow.
I know you're not that slow. I'm thinking about moving my desk in here.
It would be a lot quieter in the
It
living
would be a
room.
lot
Yes,
quieter.
It would
in
be.
there. moving my desk in here, and that way you don't have the application problem that you have going blue screen and
Well-
using my PC.
We've learned that it's just running too much
We have.
stuff. Like I can run the minimized preview screen for Discord because I know y'all don't know at this point, like viewer wise, that we are running Discord when we talk to everybody, but like when we share our screen and stuff, like everything's being run through Discord at that point, and it becomes a thing between a, which is weird to me, but it's a full screen to a minimized screen. The minimized screen is what we're using right now for Discord to be able to see us. That's the reason why Decoy and Paulie were here to watch our stream live within Discord, not just have to watch us on YouTube. But anytime we run full screen, like that runs a lot more memory, which I understand why, because it is full screen on a certain application or a certain
Thing is,
screen.
I can run 5 monitors on my PC.
Well, there's a difference though.
I can run up to 5 on my PC.
There's a difference. So like when you're streaming, you run a lot more
And
bandwidth.
you're using a lot of RAM.
Well, RAM
too.
too. Well, RAM and
No, you're
bandwidth.
actually using,
But it's like,
more of
what
your
gets me is
CUDA
like my
than you're
laptop
using
can
anything
hold
else in
it,
the video card.
but if we're streaming to online purposes, it runs up so much more. And that's the thing. Like the online part is what got me, was because we were running everything. I was like, everything's running fine, everything's good. But anytime we actually stream is when it hits that threshold. And that's what got me, is like that learning curve. So I mean, even though you have a badass desktop, you could still run that same issue, is that your memory would be wiped down more, because I'm not sure how much RAM you have on yours.
32 gigs. I went wild.
So I mean, mine is 32 as well. So that's what I'm getting at. So you may run into the same thing.
I thought you were sitting at 16.
No, 32.
So, okay. Well, you helped me build my PC too.
I did.
Because 16 is bare minimum.
You wanted to go the lower account. And I told you 32.
16 is like the lower of it.
Because you can do 2.8.
Because you can. And I did go 32 on mine. Which, did you change out yours on yours, or did you?
Well, I had to upgrade when I bought
So you upgraded your
But
RAM?
I upgraded mine when I got my laptop. I already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You upgraded your RAM
As soon as I got it, yeah.
So it probably came with 8 or 16.
No,
Did you buy it with 16? Or did you buy it with 8?
or 16. 16 is what it came with, but yeah, I upgraded mine 32. When I bought mine, I looked up the specs and everything. As soon as I got it, I was like, I'm gonna have to do 32, and I upgraded. Like, you know, I am like, I know viewer wise, like y'all don't know me as much when I get into PC side, but like BB knows me. I do my research on my computers. I know exactly how much I probably want to do, especially if you go into streaming side, because if anybody's used to streaming, y'all know it can run shit ton of shit on y'all's PC. But so yeah, I did my research on it.
Now it's hard using that's the thing too, is it's hard using your PC, which is why people have a streaming PC and they have a gaming PC, is that we do both on both PC. Like your gaming laptop, you stream and game.
Yeah.
And I stream and game on my PC. And NVIDIA, which is what we go with, gives specific updates with their drivers. So they have their game ready driver, and then they have their stream ready driver. What are you using your PC for? And I always do my game ready driver. I game more than I.
Yeah, stream. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always do my game ready driver. Now I have issues when I stream sometimes, which no one ever knows about. It never affects an issue in streaming. I get black screen to where my screen will just flash during a live stream.
That's because we run our stream first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't ever just go straight into it. No.
So it's like boom on all 3 of my monitors. They'll all 3 go black, freeze up, but you can still see live video feed.
Yeah.
And
might take a second. It's like a hiccup.
Nothing new to me. It's
Yeah.
just okay. Boom, my screen's flashed. Okay, cool. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I keep going. Live streaming games, it doesn't do it. It's only when I'm doing podcast and I'm using OBS in Discord and I'm Discord's actually a lot heavier than probably what people think it is.
Oh, it
Live
is.
streaming Discord
But you got to think
is
like
super heavy.
you got to think you're streaming on one thing. Streaming itself is a heavy toll. It don't matter what type of computer. Like you may have the best desktop, maybe run the best memory. Over 32 is like what we just came up with, because you can go over 32, 100%. But it's like when you run Discord on top of streaming, you have to share, especially at this moment here. Like we're sharing our stream, the Discord, so everybody can see us on Discord live in person, versus YouTube, which may be
A 5-second delay.
5 or 10 second delay. Yeah. And it's like when you're streaming to that and Discord, you're running a double almost, up to that. So it definitely hits a computer, no matter what type of, if it's a laptop or desktop or whatever you may have, it definitely takes a toll on it.
I think having my desktop in here would probably be beneficial.
It would to a certain
me and
point.
you have talked about it,
but
that if your desktop wasn't being used for what you use it for, your desktop would have been here. We've talked about that.
Well, mine would have to have a lot of upgrades before then.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is us letting our PC get to the point of outdating. But to get back on topic,
yeah,
Decoy, how do you feel about it coming back into the squad to where your podcast are no longer on a schedule? Because we felt like the best growth was no schedule. We were seeing, it was almost at one point, there was a new podcast every other week. There was almost a podcast. What are you looking for?
The jigger.
There was almost a new podcast every other week. And then we kind of died off quick, fast, and in a hurry on new shows. Me and Hunter were both almost overwhelmed at one point with new shows, because Hunter was working on intros, I'm working on songs, and we were dealing with a bunch of shit. And we got all the shows leveled out. Schedule came in, shows started dying off. What is your opinion on going off of not having a schedule anymore?
I mean, it's a lot better, to be honest with you, because like I'm saying, a lot of the stuff, there's just having a weekly show. That's good if you're like into sports, or if you're watching, like a TV or doing a follow up to a TV series or something. You can talk about the previous episodes, blah blah blah. But just general conversation and everything else, it's really really hard, because a lot of people still don't want to really open up. And I mean, I get it, because that's the way the internet is. That's why you're taught on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's really hard, and it's like the perfect storm. Good example is when I had the episode with Tristan, the theme park one.
Yep, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Disney just shut down Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer's Island, Muppet Vision 3D, and Aerosmith's roller coaster is getting ready to close down and everything else. So it's a perfect storm, and and it allowed us to use that as a gateway, and then talk about other theme parks.
Yeah.
But on a daily basis or a weekly basis, it's hard, because I scrape the internet trying to find what's good, what's not. And some weeks it's just nothing. It's just, pulling up, okay, here's the shovel. Let's go play 6 Feet Under and find out who just died.
So do you believe that the flagship shows should be the face of the brand, and should be your weekly shows. So you get into the shows that began it all, the Delta BB Unfiltered, which is no longer the Delta BB Unfiltered. It is just Unfiltered, and Two Drunks in a Bottle,
Which was the very first.
which was the flagship show. Those two shows, off their premise, going live every week, should suffice to every other show saying, I'm going to do it when I want to, but I know that I have you guys to depend on, and you guys are going to help us grow. Is that sufficient?
If we can manage it. On top of that, there's that too. Is like we don't want to say like we were the ones starting out, so we should always be on top. It's just, are we
Expensive
on top?
tequila.
Well, I mean,
This your Crown?
that's
and
kind of a
ginger ale.
tricky question in a way, because
You can taste the difference.
It's like-
the
I taste a little bit of the
unfiltered
harsh.
should be more down the lines of a true soapbox bitch and moan session. That's when you get up on your soapbox and you just go after whatever it is that you're pissed about. And trying to be pissed every week to get content to bring it in, that's hard.
Yeah.
Hold on, who's getting pissed?
We're saying like just coming up with like trying to come up with your podcast and trying to make it happen. It can get hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the unfiltered should be a soapbox, I'm pissed type podcast. I mean,
No.
that's what the unfiltered should be like.
No, I disagree. Unfiltered was
How do you-
never meant, and Hunter can tell you, I've aired my grievances with him with Unfiltered. I'm pretty much thinking you were in agreement with it. Is that Unfiltered wasn't built off of being pissed. Unfiltered wasn't built off of attacking somebody or getting to the bottom of something. Unfiltered was never built off of that. Yes, that is content. Yes, we did it. Yes, it was fun. We got a lot of views off of it. It was great. But Unfiltered was built to have fun, to have a show to where anyone can come on and they could be themselves. Their absolutely true, unraw self. And hence the name Unfiltered. True, unraw self. Or true raw self, actually, not unraw. True raw self. You come on that show, you talk about whatever the fuck you want to, you say what the fuck you want to, and it doesn't matter. No one's going to judge. Everyone's going to judge you. BB has been judged. The thing is, I've been judged, I've been juried, and I've been executioned. Many of times. I've also been the judge, I've been the jury, and I've been the executioner. I'd much rather be judged, juried, and executioned. My philosophy when we created Unfiltered, when we created Two Drunks, was to cancel motherfucking culture. That was the entire premise. So you're thinking of what Unfiltered got built on when it became just Unfiltered. Tater and I are bringing it back in season 2 and saying, okay, nope, we're taking a step back. We're no longer covering drama. We're bringing it back to Unfiltered to where we can get together and just be unfiltered. Because there's an issue that allied that said that Tater wasn't going to last because he doesn't have an unfiltered bone in his body. But I feel like Tater's been doing damn fucking good.
Taylor, he's 4 years in the military. He can get unfiltered. Believe me.
You know, me and Tater may not be covering drama. We Dr. Phil'd and Oprah y'all last night. That might just be what our knack is. We might just mend some relationships. But we're going to do it to where Tater used barbed wire, apparently, and it might be a fucked up situation, but there's going to be some baby oil. Don't worry. I got stocks and Diddy.
Johnson & Johnson too, huh?
You know, you might be all right. You might be all right. There's going to be some lubrication.
But I mean, you know,
Does that mean that we can go back to salute to service every other Saturday or no? No, absolutely you can, Boogie. Right? And Hunter and I have a workaround. It's not Hunter and I. The squad and us have a workaround for salute to service. It's not just salute to service. We have a solution for every podcast. The reason that Studio A and Studio B were created was so that if you intertwine with a podcast, specifically Unfiltered or Two Drunks, we had two podcasts live last night. We had Unfiltered live last night, and we had Mysteries of the Underworld live last night. The difference is that the flagship shows are going to go live under the Productions channel. So you guys would have to go live under your own personal channels, and then you would upload your videos afterwards. So it gives yourself exposure with your podcast, and then you upload them back up to Squad Productions. So yes, in theory, you and Tater could go live on a Saturday at the same exact time as Two Drunks. You just will not be able to do it under Squad Productions. Or you create you guys a Twitch, your own personal Twitch for your podcast, and you go live there and then upload the VOD. But we have workarounds for it right now. We've figured that part out to make it to where anyone can go live at any time.
Yeah.
There may even be a night to where if you guys wanted to go live on YouTube on a Saturday night and you asked us and so you guys requested YouTube for Saturday night that we don't go live on a Saturday night on YouTube, and y'all take over Squad Productions YouTube and we take over Two Drunks Twitch, and that's how we do.
Yeah. It's still a learning curve for us. We're definitely trying to manage out everything, but yeah, just like BB said, it's like it all depends on communication. You know, if we hear like, hey, y'all want to do something like this, and we're not really, we don't say, if we don't even have anything at this point, we're just trying to make something up. Yeah. Why not somebody else take over? You know, we love being, having our podcasts out there and all that. But I mean, if we're not going to go live or we don't have anything planned and someone else has something better, we're not trying to overstep anybody. You know, it's all about communication and be like, hey, they have something planned. They want to do something. Might as well fill in. Requesting YouTube for 9/11. Yeah, I mean, Boogie, that's perfect. I mean, if y'all have something that y'all want to go for, let us know. I mean, we're talking about. Well, I was reading Boogie's comment that he was requesting a certain date.
Yeah, that. But what I was getting at though, Hunter, was that if they requested a certain date, not that one specifically, but if they requested a certain date and we still wanted to go live, we go live on Twitch.
Yeah,
and give them the YouTube side.
No, I mean I got that point. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just saying the other side as well. It's like if we don't have anything planned, you know, why not?
Which is how we ran it with them to begin with.
Yeah, it was always like if you're not going to go live, posting.
But that cuts out the every other Saturday shit, to where y'all don't have to worry about overstepping us. If y'all are going live, then if y'all are going to go live, then we'll give you YouTube and we'll just take Twitch.
Yeah.
We have that option. And that was something in the host meeting that we talked about. That we talked about that if you wanted to create your show's own Twitch, that y'all could do that, or if you had your own personal Twitch and you were comfortable with streaming squad production shit on that, do that. But we're always willing to give up the YouTube side.
Yeah.
We have other means. 100%. We have other means that currently we're going to eventually try to pursue. Those being TikTok.
I mean,
we just haven't figured it out yet.
I mean, every stream has that too. Like, we're on.
Actually, Boogie, we'll talk to you about it because you have TikTok. So he's actually a good person to talk to about TikTok to kind of figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we talk about
Who we're
within
gonna
our
talk to after the
streams.
show
Like,
anyways.
we have Squad Productions as YouTube.
Where did Polly go?
And I don't know. So we have other Squad
His
Productions.
babysitter called.
Yeah, I was.
Apparently, I thought eventually he was going to come back.
I figured when he left, I was like, he left for that reason.
There wasn't ever.
Uh,
I'm sure there wasn't a message.
Nah, it was hard getting him on here.
Actually, I do have a message. He got to jump. That's all he said.
But I mean, like, we have our, YouTube side is where we all meet up at this point. But we also offer everyone else to have their own Twitch side.
The only one that can't have their own TikTok is Decoy.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so my point is like we have our differences, or not differences, but our own topics on that point is like, if you want to have a Twitch, have a Twitch. That's not a problem. We're not under Squad Productions on Twitch. We're under Two Drunks in a Bottle. So every podcast can
Which
have
we
a
talked
Twitch.
about it.
It wouldn't work out. Yeah.
Going to Squad Productions specifically on that Twitch, changing the name, going through that entire process again, and it wasn't worth it. We talked about it, and that's where we come up with, okay, every show, and that way you give creative freedom
Every
to
podcast has
that
the right.
brand. So whoever wants to take up that responsibility, create your own Twitch for your show, because Twitch does have it now. Twitch finally added it to where you could have multiple accounts under the same email address. I did it with Two Drunks and the Delta BB. I created a separate one with separate email and everything because that's how Twitch worked.
Right.
And then I figured out that Twitch finally made it to where I can have multiple accounts under the same email address. So I can create your fucking accounts if you want to. It doesn't fucking matter. I can do multiple accounts. I think it's almost unlimited accounts I can have under Twitch.
But it's like a freedom
can
of
do it.
expression, though. It's like, if
But
they
I'd
wanna-
rather you, as hosts, create your own on Twitch. That way, if y'all want to, we can make it a race. Two Drunks isn't going to do it. I'll put it this way. If you intend on dual streaming, and when I say dual streaming, if you intend on dual streaming from YouTube to Twitch,
I mean, streaming at the same time.
you are not going to get affiliate. You are not going to make money on Twitch.
You can-
100%. Me and Hunter are just about eligible to do so, but one of the things that takes you out of the running of it is multi-streaming. We cannot stream our Twitch content at the same time as our YouTube content. That is a rule on Twitch, and you actually can be banned on Twitch because of it.
Yep.
Which that was recently researched.
Yep.
And
It's
because
fairly
me and
new.
Hunter actually got an email a while back. I sent you the copy of it to where we're at affiliate status almost.
Yeah, we're on the path.
We're on the path for it.
Yeah.
And me and Hunter both were like, we read multi-streaming as one of the rules, and we're like, yep, we're never going to accept affiliate.
Yeah, we talked about
we
it.
can get there quick, but we're never going to do it.
Yeah, we talked about it. There's a streamer I watch on Twitch. He gives a lot of the it's a lot of the plugins or the tools, that you can use.
So Decoy, since you're here, actually, you heard it here, because you were talking about that you did it tonight. If you meet affiliate, you cannot do it on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. You have to stop.
Actually,
dual
they
streaming.
just changed that. No, they changed that rule.
No, they did not.
No, they just did because
when
now
yesterday.
no, it was like a month ago.
No,
At TwitchCon.
This was
is
here
when they
recently.
This was
announced
like
it.
a week ago that I sent this to Hunter.
There was a guy I watched, which is what I was getting at. Was like, you know, I watch this dude. He does a lot of plugins and tools, and he releases them on both. You know, he'll do a multi-stream or dual stream, and he got kicked from Twitch. Like I said, you know, here recently.
Because he violated the biggest thing that you can do to get kicked.
So what was that?
The affiliate program. And that is to put YouTube chat on your Twitch stream.
No, he didn't do that. He doesn't ever do that. This guy, like I said, he shows his tools and stuff, and he dual streams.
Boogie's confirming it too. They said they're going away with the rule starting in 2026.
I mean, if it's starting in
2026,
yeah, I was about to say if they're starting in 2026, I can agree with that.
If they do that, then we'll
more power to them.
We'll go affiliate, but they have to remove their statement out of their contract because we looked at the contract.
Yeah.
The current contract says multi-streaming is not allowed.
No, that's not 100%. They worded it. The meaning is pretty much that, but they didn't word it like that. The wording is different. But I would agree with Boogie if it comes to that point, and Decoy at this point, is that if they do remove it, it could be, but it would be later. I don't think at this very moment.
We were almost at affiliate status.
Yeah. We're only missing the 3 viewers per Twitch stream.
And that's just because we only go live 2 times a month on Twitch.
Well, we meet. So like it says within a month, you got to go 4 times. We meet that 100%. This stream right here just qualified us for that. The only thing we're missing out is on the followers, which I think you have to hit at least 25 followers, which on Twitch, I don't think we hit.
Wouldn't take as long. We were under the wrong.
Well, I think we're on like.
We're on the wrong.
I think
thing.
we're on
We're like 19.
Yeah, 18 or I was gonna say 18 or 19.
20.
Yeah, 18 or 19.
And which led us into MK2. I can't even remember their fucking podcast.
Oh, you're talking about Spotify thing. Yeah.
MK2 or something like that. MKQ.
MK something. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
But we were supposed to link up with them. He used to comment a lot, but we died off.
The last I heard from them
and
was...
he followed us on YouTube too, because he was commenting on YouTube. But it's been a minute.
Well, the last I heard from them was that he was within his own productions. It wasn't productions, but it was like a group of friends. And he was the one that liked us. But the rest of his friends weren't really on board. And that's where we left off, was if I can get them on board, maybe we can do a dual cast.
See, I need to reach out to him. Remember the podcast name.
I'm going to look it up because, yeah, I have it somewhere.
So that I can reach out to him directly. I'll have to look back at previous live streams. I want to reach out to him directly. Because he liked our setup.
Yeah, he was
and
down
that was
with
before the room was renovated.
We had the bar set up at that point, yeah.
He was here recently. Like, when I say recently, within the last 3 months. Because we've had the room for the last 6 months. Because we did it in February.
Damn, you're going blind. Oh shit, you are missing an eye. My bad.
MKT Ultra. Okay, MKT Ultra.
Ultra podcast.
They're actually fucking well known.
The stream I watched at that one time, it was perfect. Like, he definitely had a lot of people on, and it wasn't like it was too much like people that just all over the place. It was, they had their setup. They knew exactly who was all going to be a part of, and they all contributed. And it was like, this is a decent little podcast.
So the thing with having MKT is a docket would have to be written.
Well, yeah, you want to have some sort of topic.
Because they go docket.
Yeah, you want to have some sort of topic.
They 100% go docket. So we would have to have a docket written. They would have to know what was going to be talked about. They would have to know what the time limit was. Thing is, they don't go liquor. That's the thing with MKT. They're trying different beers. That's their style,
That's a beer episode.
which is fine.
Yeah, a beer
That's
episode.
fine for us. We have a beer store that sells multiple beers. Sorry, I took a second glance at chat. Almost thought there was a new one. Having them on, like for him to find us, which he found us on Twitch, he found us on YouTube. We were having conversation. I need to reach out to him, and like that's my job. Like Hunter does all the work. I do nothing.
Maybe he just walks around like, "Hey, we're doing a podcast. You
Yep,
want to
that's
join
it.
in?"
Hey, you guys. That's what Baby does. Look, I got us up off the ground running. Fuck off. Give me credit where credit's due.
We did good back in the early days.
Yeah, give me credit where credit's due.
Well, I mean, you're kind of slacking off now. I mean,
I
early
am
days, yeah.
I am slacking off. I mean, hold on though. You gotta admit, SEFC. Some old people came up to me at SEFC and they were like, "Where are you live?" And I'm like, "Hey, we're Squad Productions. Give me your phone." And
No,
so I made sure. No, give me credit. No, hold on. Give me credit. I made sure it was old people that asked it, and I just subscribed. I didn't hit the notification bell. I just hit subscribe so they can't unsubscribe.
okay, so again,
So like we're always gonna have those subscribers.
okay, so my no was
Like
still, my,
Decoy's still not subscribed to us because he doesn't know how to subscribe. But when I see Decoy, we'll have 182.
so my no still holds. I know you're louder than me at this point, but I mean, my no would be because of Tater. We wouldn't have did that without Tater. Did you reach out to Danny Show before Tater or after Tater?
He had his credit last night.
So how did we get involved with SCFC this go around? Who brought it up?
I called him.
Who brought it up? I didn't say who called him.
Yeah, but who had the connection?
You see who I'm talking about? He didn't say who brought him up. He's just talking about him.
No, Tater brought it up.
Tater brought it up. There you go. So Tater gets the credit for this.
But
Tater, without Tater, we wouldn't have had it. Yeah.
I told Tater that last night.
I didn't say you didn't. I'm trying
Tater
to say this now.
Tater was supposed to be live with us in SCFC. For one,
but that was different.
So for one, we figured out last night with Tater that even on Unfiltered, I need to create an event. How we do the squadcast to where it just shows up, but no one ever shows up because it shows up in our time zone.
Yeah,
but it shows it to them in their time zone. That we're going live on Unfiltered on this day. This is the day. This is the time that you need to show up. He said that we need to do that same thing with like SEFC to where he knows that like, oh, we have an event going on and I come in Discord.
Like I said, without Tater, we wouldn't have went to SCFC. You want to join back? Like Discord side? Yeah. Boogie? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting at. Yeah. Come back. We're here.
Actually, hold on, Boogie. All right, guys. We've been doing it long enough.
3 hours, yeah.
We've been doing it long enough. Boogie, you're good. You stay here.
Come on in, Boogie.
We've been doing it long enough. Polly left.
You're gonna want to wait.
These guys got on the big screen tonight. Ignore me.
Because this part, you guys
Ignore
were talking about
Hunter.
Twitch.
What? What?
What you got, Boogie? He watching the stream, hopefully?
No, he's probably not watching the stream.
Boogie,
He's probably watching on YouTube.
You, yeah, I was.
Hmm.
Sorry.
all good.
So I found where it says you are able to live stream on YouTube and Twitch and still be affiliate. You will not get bunked out no more.
No,
You guys sure that your quality of Twitch users experience in your simulcast is at a minimum no less than experience on other platforms or services. So your broadcast can't be any better than the other one.
all right.
Right. So
Boogie,
basically, they're just saying you just can't put YouTube chat on your screen.
yeah, we
You can respond to it, but they can't see it.
yeah we
Well,
don't.
no one knows what our YouTube chat or Twitch chat is.
So y'all know at this point, within everybody that's here tonight, is that we've had complications with certain members in our chat that we don't want to the show for and all that. And that was one thing that we talked about, and it was like we would want to have chat involved within the video itself, but at the same time, if some complications were involved in, and they were to see those chats before we were able to, get to them and take them out, they would be a part of that live stream. And that was the reason why we didn't do it. So I guess it worked out.
We slowed YouTube down to where you have to wait 10 seconds too to comment in our chat.
Well, that's YouTube, but not Twitch.
Yeah, he doesn't follow us on Twitch yet. Zach Popes, follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. I dare you. I dare you. I absolutely motherfucking dare you. Follow us on Twitch. We have just as many moderators over there on Twitch that we do on YouTube, and you'll be banned real quick, fast and in a hurry. All 2,500 of your accounts. I can guarantee it.
I can say moderators.
Dude, I can absolutely guarantee it. He will get the exact same reaction that he gets on YouTube when his name pops up that he gets on Twitch. These guys watch our streams religiously. Our moderators are fucking spot on. We've grown our moderators on Twitch just about as big as we've grown our moderators on YouTube. Dare you. Double dog dare you. Do it. Please do it. Please. Please. Please.
But yeah, Boogie, that is something that we looked into with Twitch, being an affiliate and stuff like that. I know affiliate and partners at the time that we looked at it, which I want to make sure that's very clear, that at the time we looked at, which wasn't too very long ago, especially, was that...
It was literally like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, was that you cannot dual stream. I watch a person, I'm not sure if I actually, got finished saying it, but there was a guy, I watched a lot of plugins with OBS and tools and stuff that he watches out for, like any new tools that are plugins that come out for OBS. He'll relay the information on YouTube and stuff like that, but he's also doing it on Twitch. He's pretty much doing what we do, is like he'll dual stream both, and he got called out for it, and he was banned. I'm not sure the ban content. I don't know if he was banned for how many days, or if it was banned significantly, or
What did you just say?
Significantly?
Significantly?
No.
Significantly?
Is that the word?
He just said exactly what I said. Significantly.
I got a problem with that word.
What the fuck did you just say?
Significantly? I was close.
What?
I said Clancy. Is the word.
So are you talking about Nutty?
Nutty. Buddies?
No, Decoy's right. Nutty is one of them. Yeah.
Were you trying to say the guy's name?
Well,
no. The word itself
Nutty
is significantly.
Okay. Yeah.
He's Australian, but
Nutty is one of them, though. Decoy, you're right on that one. It's not the only one, but yeah, he's one of them.
Because he wrote a plugin. He wrote a plugin that will take YouTube chat and Twitch chat, combine them together, and put them on your stream.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No, that doesn't count. This doesn't count. They don't know that that's happening, right? They don't know that.
No, he made a video to sell it.
We're not displaying it on our own video. So
yeah,
I know.
That point they don't
but
know.
he's one.
That's what I'm getting at.
He's one that got kicked from it because he made a program to do that, and he made a video,
But
and
it's
posted
only
it.
in so it's what's visible to others. So that means YouTube and Twitch could interact together. But that's
yeah.
not for the live streamer's preference. The
Right.
live streamer preference being like me and Hunter.
Their view stance, yeah.
Our view stance, me and Hunter can see what's going on YouTube and Twitch, but it's not displayed on either.
You use that word.
Right.
The view stance will be the viewers, not us.
Yeah, as long as you
Well,
don't
no,
have
the
it
viewers
showing
can't
the
see
chat,
each
you're
other's
fine.
chat.
Well, you said view stance. View stance is
For
viewers.
our view stance is what I said. Our view stance, our viewers can't see what each other is commenting unless they're on that program.
Well, view stance is a different. You're using it wrong, but I see what you're trying to say.
Whatever.
What we see is not a view stance. A view
You
stance is viewers'
just
perspective.
struggled on a fucking word. I'm
Yeah.
inebriated, so let's talk about it.
Okay, I struggled on a word. You struggled on a word. Where were we at?
I'm inebriated, and I'm banned from saying that word.
Not a streamer stance. We're talking view stance. View stance is a viewer. Yeah. So,
But guys, it's been a fun stream. It was supposed to be all about Polly. I'm going to take it that Polly tapped out, and that you guys were too harsh on him during the roast of Polly segment, because that's when he quit. He quit on the roast side. Could you agree with that, Hunter?
no.
Oh, you can't.
To be fair, no. He was here for the most part. I know as well as you know is that he has kids. We all know that.
He has kids. You got to give the guy credit. We pushed the episode back. We normally would not be. Actually, people would probably call bullshit on me to say we're not normally live at 12:30 at night.
That's a lot.
Because our episodes have been going very long.
I'll agree with you on this point is that we pushed Paulie as of this day,
We would have been live a lot sooner to be a lot longer.
but we wanted to have a guest. We wanted to have an in-person guest on this TV here for everybody viewing.
And instead, you got the duck that's flipping somebody off. Decoy, is that your fuck you duck?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's his fuck you duck. You got Boogie being Boogie.
Yeah, I'm Boogie. Just being Boogie.
Yeah, I'm Boogie.
You got the Delta BB. You got tall ass leprechaun. It's been a fun episode.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. We've talked about a bunch of shit, whether it's been how OBS worked, what movie you liked,
Streaming
what movie
side.
you're watching, how streaming works, yeah. What TV show you're watching. We got into I was Kevin Hart and he was Tom Brady. Fuck you, Polly. Is
He's like
what
the
it is.
one-odd Kevin Hart to be,
I'm the same size as Kevin Hart. Just I'm a little bit rounder.
Yeah, he's definitely louder, not little.
I'm a little bit. Bro, I go to the gym 2 days a week. He goes to the gym 6 days a week.
So if you and Kevin Hart
No,
were
you
standing
drive
stand by
by
side, you were just a
you-
little bit rounder than him.
I think I'm
You
taller.
don't go to the gym.
I didn't say taller.
You
I just said
drive by the
rounder.
gym 2 days
You're
a week.
avoiding the
What are you
question.
talking about? I don't go to the gym. I work in metal manufacturing. I live still for a living. I go to the gym 5 days a week. You can vouch for
No,
this.
you drive by the gym.
I don't go to work
You
with you.
drive by the
But you
gym
know
5
I
days a
live
week on your
still
way to
for a
work.
living.
I don't go to work with you. I don't know what shit you do. You
Fuck
might stay in your
off.
office and just stay in there all day.
I don't
know.
have an office. I have a desk,
Which explains more reason. I don't know what you do.
but it's not an office. Anyways, guys, we're going to have a conversation with Boogie separately, privately. Till next time, I'm the Delta BB.
I'm Hunter.
We're the two drunks. Watch that outro.
Well, hold on. Wait. We have guests involved. God damn it.
I'm not used to having them. All right, hold on. Let me redo it. Guys, till next time. Yeah. Till next time, I'm the Delta BB.
I'm Hunter.
I'm decoy, so quack off.
I'm the boogie.
Catch y'all later.
Y'all watch that at outro.
Our souls cheap whiskey flows, falling through the night, no place to go. Broken dreams and shattered fights. Two drunks and a bottle takes flight. Empty pockets, shattered holes, swimming liquor, drowning wolves. Faceless shadows, fading light. Two drunks in a bottle outside. Bleeding hearts on dirty ground. Shattered bottles, echo sound. No salvation, nowhere found. Two drunks in a bottle bound. Hit the pavement cold and hard. No redemption, no wild card. Eyes of sorrow, tales untold. Two drunks in a bottle cold. Rusted nails and cigarettes. All regrets, no safety nets. Loud and reckless till the dawn. Two drunks in a bottle gone. Bleeding hearts on dirty ground. Shattered bottles, echo sound. No salvation, nowhere found. Two drunks in a